Swear
2,
levels is good.
1. We are live. Let's get it.
We on.
Levels is good. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Bells
ring
is
the
wrong.
bell. Ooh. Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
It's Wednesday night. That means it's time for 15 rounds of boxing brought to you by Four Corners. Every Wednesday night, we are locked in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Four Corners boxing fans of all ages. Yeah, now tuned in. We live and direct. It's your host, Fight Night X, alongside my hitters, the Maniac, the heavyweight champion of the world, Fight Night Mo. And we got the producer, director, corner, pocket shots, James Vaughn, James Ennis, James speaks, James educates, James does it all, and he does it right. You hear me? So come correct. You feel me? What it do, fellas? What it do?
Let's good, my fellas.
Let's cook.
Let's go. We in the
Shaking,
kitchen.
Hook shot,
In the
James.
kitchen.
Hey.
Big Mo.
What it
Mo.
do?
We not promoted by Celsius, but we
Get
trying
the-
to get
you
that
get the
deal,
stock
you
in,
heard?
the stock
in.
Just holla at the team.
You
heard?
see it.
We rocking and rolling, man. What's going on, fellas? How's everybody doing? How's
We
the
good,
week going,
we good,
man?
we
good,
cooking,
good,
right?
man.
You got
How's
your
everybody
aprons
good?
on?
Oh,
Yeah,
always.
man.
Mo, you was on vacay? Where you was at, man? You was in the Bahamas again, man?
Nah, man, down south in the dirty North Carolina, seeing the fam.
Chilling,
Nah, he's
sitting
gritty
about
down
$500,000?
there.
Yeah, enjoying the good weather, sitting
He was
out on.
eating that good, that cornbread.
Yeah, I was eating good. You know
Still
what I
hunt
mean?
down there. They
Yeah.
hunt for their food.
Oh yeah, we hunt. You know what I'm saying? It's not like these Northerners, man. They get it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my
We
Southern
just eat
folks.
Taco Bell and shit.
You know what I'm
Which
saying?
ain't good.
Shout out to my Southern folks.
That's the shit that got me sick.
Taco Bell, that shit is doodle,
Listen,
man.
Taco
Yes.
Dell, listen, it got a lot of kids through college nights. When you was broke, you had that little $5, $6 pack. Listen, them
Talk about
chalupa
it.
packs was hitting, boy.
Talk about it.
Especially,
Chalupa James.
yeah,
James.
especially
James.
coming after the party.
Come on, son.
James,
That
James
joint tastes
coming
like-
with the chalupas.
Chalupa. With the
chalupa.
Diablo sauce. He was like, let me get 2 Diablo sauces and let me get that green sauce too.
He was breaking night in that bathroom.
Oh yeah, like Pops
Breaking
from
night.
Friday.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's
Yeah.
get to it.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
know
yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
It's
Yo.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday night, man.
Let's
Listen,
go, man.
Maniac, what's the list at, man? Round by round, we gonna
I
do
gave-
what we
it's in the
do.
chat.
Shout out to Uno Uno. He's not with us today.
Yes.
He's a little under the weather.
Get
but
better, my
brother,
brother.
get
Get
better.
better.
Salute,
and we'll
my
see
brother.
you soon.
Bar
Yes.
for bar.
Just incredible. What it do, my hitter?
Get
Yes,
some of that
sir.
CMOS, Uno. That CMOS change your life, man.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get
Shout
that
out to the
CMOS.
boxing Moroccan out west, holding
Yes,
it down,
sir.
putting in a lot of media work for us out
We
there.
see you boxing
Yes.
Moroccan. You working, brother.
West
about it.
coasting, you heard?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about it.
So let's start this up. And we got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about because it was a heavyweight week last week. It was a heavyweight championship. Well, not championship, but heavyweight boxing. And
Yeah.
boxing was put. Anthony Joshua put respect back on the name
Oh,
of boxing. You hear me?
Yeah. Joshua,
did.
thank you.
Shout out to
Bang,
Francis
bang.
Ngannou, because that
Yeah.
20 milli, I'll fight both of y'all and throw in Fury right now for that money. You
I'll do
heard?
it. I'll do
All
it.
Handicap
three
match
of
and
them.
all that.
I'll do it.
Handicap match against all 3 of them right now. Give me the 20 million too. You
With
heard?
chancletas on.
Yo, listen,
Shit.
we got to start this with the heavyweight champ of the world.
Yeah,
over
it's
here.
only right.
It's only right that he talk and that shit about them heavyweights. What was it called? Knockout Chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big card last week. You had Jalay Zhang, right?
Big Bang Zhang,
Big Bang
Jenga Lang.
Jenga Lang against my man Joseph Parker,
Parker.
who just continues to. Oh man,
Oh, yo, he's doing what he's doing.
Joseph
Parker.
Parker.
Joseph Parker.
Mr. Parker. Mr. Parker. He's putting in that work.
I see him.
I was upset though, man, because he in Four Corners, we team Jang Bangalang Zang.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna talk about that fight, man. He definitely let that fight go. But Mo, man, get it started.
Man.
Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou, Mr. 0-1, Mr. coming into boxing,
Yes, sir.
making us look bad,
Huh?
trying to be the second heavyweight of the world.
What?
What happened?
Listen, man. There's nothing to say, man. Uno got him mad, calling him Joshy all this time.
Oh,
And he went, Uno, You don't see what you did?
Woke
See
up
what
the
you
beast.
did? You done woke up the light skin. Not even gonna say light skin. The little caramel brother. You got the caramel brother upset, bro. And now he on his bully mode, and I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I like this Joshua. I like it. He ain't playing no games. He out for blood.
Yeah.
He went out there. Listen, I didn't expect the fight to end that fast.
Yeah.
I was like, yo. I thought Ngannou was going to compete a little bit better.
Two-time heavyweight champion of the world.
I thought he was going to compete a little bit better. But listen, Joshua must have went in there and listened to Tupac, hit him up. He was on some straight West Coast Savage Tupac mode. Like, man, first off, he was wild.
MMA and the click you claim.
He said, it's boxing over here. Yeah, he was wilding, boy. And
Boxing
yo,
when
talk
we
to
ride,
him,
man.
Mo.
Coming
that
quick with
that
flame.
right hand, yo, he got to get that right hand registered. That joint right there was looking, whoo.
That right hand's disrespectful.
You remember the promo that they showed with them fighting each other?
Yeah.
That's what he really did to Ngannou in real life form, bro.
Yeah, they had him like a Street Fighter theme.
Yeah, that was dope.
Kind of thing. I give them that.
Shout out to what they doing with their promos, bro. They promos been looking
Only
fire.
thing is that only one man went down on this one.
Yeah, it was just bad, bro. Ngannou, shout out to you. First of all, I give credit to any guy that step in the ring. Ngannou,
correct.
Don't
No.
get discouraged, my brother, because you went in there and you chased your dreams, bro.
Yeah.
You was getting $600K to fight in MMA.
That was his
good.
biggest pay.
And now my man walked out there with a bag of close to 20 to 30 mil.
Yeah, and
In two fights.
Wow.
Changed his
40
life
mil,
forever.
and he's 0-2.
Changed his life forever. If nobody knows his backstory, go and check out his backstory. He has an amazing story. You know what I'm saying? He's a humble dude from people that know him.
Yes, he
And
is.
like what Joshua did was like, yo, don't discredit yourself, my brother. If you want to
back.
do this, keep going. You know, because a knockout like that, the crazy part when he said in the press conference, he said, yo, I got hit. I didn't even feel the punch.
Yeah, he said it was no pain.
He was like, that's a KO for you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's just
He
straight
was, he
night
was
quill, like,
concussed.
Yeah.
That was the night kill extra strength. He said, yo, security, open up this. He gave him all the way in the back. He had to reach for
Listen,
that.
but shout out to Joshua. He's locked in. He's
Yes,
focused. He's
yes.
and listen, I don't know if y'all paid attention, but Fury looked a little shaky at the press conference there.
Little
But he
shaky,
like,
he looked a little, he
baby.
looked a little. Oh, brother, let me tell you something. Look a little. I ain't hit listen, bro. It ain't the desert dust that got you doing that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't the desert dust. But yeah, he was looking a little shaky. But yeah, shout out to Joshua. Shout out to Ngannou. Amazing fight for Joshua. Ngannou, listen, it's boxing. You can't come into another sport thinking it's like that. Just like if they was to go to MMA, you would probably school 95% of these guys coming in there. That's your ring. You got to put respect on it. And you did put respect on it. You never clowned it. You didn't take it as a joke. But there's levels to this.
Yeah, you go.
And it is what it is, man. Maniac, X, James, what y'all thought, man?
Yeah. James, did you get? I know you said you saw the highlights.
Yeah.
Well, it was only 2 rounds.
Yeah, it wasn't much to
Basically,
see.
The highlights.
You saw the fight.
So you basically saw the fight.
It wasn't much.
Nah, I mean, I'll give a shout out to Ngannou for sure, just for even stepping into the ring and giving it your all. I mean, that in and of itself is inspiring to people who are like hesitant to even jumping into the sport, you know?
Yeah.
And to show that you can actually do it and be successful at it in such a short period of time. You got the blueprint, bro. So shout out to you and your family, and I hope they reap all the benefits of the sacrifices you made for this fight.
Absolutely.
And it was entertaining. It's not like it was something that like you went to
Nigeria
sleep
to
at.
France.
Yeah.
was
Like
nice.
to do it over there. Shout out to your excellency, putting on another stellar performance.
Another one.
But for the fight though, I love the fact that like Mo said, Joshua put respect back in boxing at the heavyweight division too, because a lot of people don't really watch it as much anymore. And for him to do that, show the world like, yo, what Saudi got going on over there, y'all need to be tuning in.
Facts.
Y'all need to be tuning into what's going on over there.
They host beautifully too.
Beautifully. I haven't heard a
The
complaint yet.
only thing I don't like about
Go ahead.
the boxing I'm watching in Saudi, they're so quiet. It's like
Yeah, they're not
they're
gonna.
not really like
It's like Japan.
into it. Like
Japan be quiet too.
that's the
till
only thing
somebody
I
get rocked.
wish that was When
Till somebody get
when
rocked.
somebody got rocked, they went nuts.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're just like very like calm, collective, and
What type of people?
I
you know what I'm
wonder.
saying? It's
I
the
wonder.
culture.
I
think
wonder
it's
if
the
that's because maybe boxing is like a really high premium ticket over there. Like
Yeah.
maybe like the average fan can't just get a ticket and go. Like it may
Right.
just be like a limited crowd. Like it's a lot of people, but it's not like the people that's gonna go in there and really like turn shit up and
Listen,
shake shit
I
up.
saw Your Excellency there with his peoples all in the front. That looked like the bag of the bags right there.
That's what I'm
boy.
saying.
Yo, that's team bag.
That's
Team
team
bag,
bag.
big
That's
bag,
team
big
bag.
bag.
I just want
That's
them to
team.
listen. Your
hefty,
Excellency.
hefty bag. That double XL.
They ain't got no pockets. They got turbans.
Listen, the next fight that you're excellent, you do, man. Listen, zoom in. We talking here. Four
There you
Corners
go.
Boxing. The
Yeah.
next event you host, Your Excellency, get your cameraman, because we got a good one here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get your cameraman to get all the celebrities, you
Yeah.
and your peoples, the cars y'all come out in. That's what I want to see.
That's
'Cause
what they
it's
got to do
different.
out there.
Yeah, let's see the intros.
You know how like in the
how they do
NBA,
the Grammys and all that. Let's see
yeah,
that.
yeah,
The
yeah,
red
yeah,
carpet.
yeah.
Let's get a red
Yeah, I
carpet.
like that. That's a
All
great idea.
That'd be fire.
That's a great
look,
idea.
man. Look, it's like we mentioned, man. It was. I'm not going to even do the man on man.
Man, oh man, I'm gonna do it for you.
All right.
Man, oh man, what a knockout.
That was what I expected. Guys, let's be clear here. You do not play boxing.
Definitely don't.
And Gano, you was going up against a guy who's been doing this since the amateurs. This guy's been boxing on an elite level since the amateurs. And the pro, highly touted prospect to world
Olympic gold
champ.
medalist.
Olympic gold medalist.
The best of the best.
This guy is a full course meal,
creme
man.
de la creme.
This dude ain't a number 2 at McDonald's.
Nah,
man.
that's number 2 pencil.
I'm telling you, bro.
that
This
Big
ain't-
Mac,
This
you
ain't,
heard?
this ain't
Right,
the
right.
double.
It's that
This
Big
ain't
Mac.
the 2
Now
cheeseburger.
over there they call it something different though. Over across the pond,
Yeah.
they call it the Royale.
the
Yeah.
Royale.
The Royale.
Listen, man.
The Royale.
This ain't the 2 cheeseburger French fries. I'm just telling you.
That
This
got us
dude,
through a lot of days.
he's that premium steak.
My son, he
That
said,
medium well steak.
Wagyu
With-
or Kobe?
with
there you go.
that good mashed potatoes on the side.
Homemade.
Homemade.
Southern.
Garlic butter.
Oh my God.
Garlic butter.
Garlic butter.
They increase your cholesterol.
Little bit
You
of,
know what I'm
little
saying?
bit of
Ain't
salt,
nothing
little
better
bit of
than
black.
Joshua told the world, look, man, I got this. And I said it even before, after the Fury. I said, man, and you know, X,
Y'all been going at it so long.
He knows I've been one of the biggest critics when it comes to Joshua.
The
But I called
two-time
it
heavyweight champion of the
But
world.
I called it from the beginning. I said, Joshua fights Ngannou, he gonna fry him. People like, oh, I don't know about that, because they like some.
You get Fury to work.
Look what happened.
Listen.
I'm telling you guys, look, Joshua, this is what I loved about the fight, that it wasn't competitive, right? Because even if Ngannou would have lost, but it would have been competitive, he still would have won. He wins the story again. Because they're like, he went to not at any time. The only time it was a fight when they was walking into the ring. Because soon as it went, it was over. That's it. Soon as that hit, it was over.
The bell rang, and then the bell rang.
Yeah, he
On and off.
he dropped them in the
Start
first
and
round,
finish.
and then the second time, he had him like gum stuck on the pavement.
Was it 3 times, right?
They had to use
Knockdowns.
3 knockdowns.
They had to use the SpongeBob spatula to get him off that damn.
Bro, he
canvas.
looked like he was in breaking in
Yeah,
the 80s.
That's
like,
what he said.
Just
he
throw
said,
some
yo,
cardboard
he
on the
said,
floor.
Yo, Ngannou, you know Crazy Legs? But I could dance like him. He said,
Facts.
and it was bad, man. Look, but
Shout out to
before we move
Uno.
on, Ngannou, and I mentioned before again, he's a great story, guys. As a person, you love him, shout to him. But as a fighter in boxing, yeah, I'm rooting against him.
There you go.
And at the end of the day, he don't lose because he's going home with 30
He's
mil.
going home with
after
30.
in less than 6 months.
Listen, what was
In
that?
less than 6
That's in
months.
90 days, bro. He fought in December.
Yeah.
He
December.
fought again now in March, bro. That's
This fight was
fucking
what?
Less than
20
90,
million
bro.
this fight was? I mean, how much in this fight with
It don't
Jack
matter,
Shore.
man.
He made 40 in 2 fights, bro.
So no, this fight he made what 30,
Not 20.
20?
20.
Damn,
No,
he
that's
made
guaranteed. The
20
20 is
million
guaranteed.
in 4 minutes. I need that type of job.
All
on,
that
son.
extra money we don't even know about.
4
right?
minutes, 20 mil.
Yeah,
So check it out. Look,
That's
the
that. Go
fight.
ahead, X.
The fight.
Yeah,
Joshua,
let's see the punch count.
Joshua threw 41 punches, landed 12. And
That
Gando
many?
threw 42 punches and landed 8.
Didn't seem like that much.
2 rounds, 3 knockdowns. It was over. The 2-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony
Thanks,
Joshua,
CD Sports, 20 mil. Appreciate you.
continues to put that work in. And yeah, shout out to James. Like he said, there was no horse playing like Fury up in here.
Not here
So
for
I got a
horseplay.
question for y'all. Since we on that topic, I'm glad you brought that up, X. So he did this to Ngannou, what Fury couldn't do to Ngannou. What that shows about Fury now as a fighter.
Styles make
yeah,
fights.
Don't put
Because
too
that's
much
the question we gotta
No.
really ask.
No, don't put too much
gotta see
stock
what Fury,
into that.
We got to see what Fury
Yeah.
does to Usyk.
There you go.
Fury
Because-
has his hands
yeah.
full with Usyk and the undisputed championship right now.
But we
You
will
know?
get there. X, what was your thoughts on the fight?
Listen, again, a 2-time undisputed heavyweight champion handled business, man.
Yeah.
He say he's gonna go lock himself back in the cage.
I love that. I
If
like
you've
that
seen
statement
Joshua
that he
lately,
made.
he's not really in tune with the media and all the bullshit and all the publicity. The man's filthy fucking rich, right?
Yeah.
He has all of the media,
glitz and the glamour.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Olympic gold medalist,
Yeah,
unified
Uno,
the
washed them
titles. What's this? His 25th knockout in like 27 wins. What's his record now?
What I do like that I've seen in him since that Usyk fight, it looked like he's matured a little bit. He's grown up a little
28
bit.
and 3.
28, 3 losses, 26 knockouts,
25 knockouts.
25 knockouts. He has the best resume to me
As
in
a
the
heavyweight
heavyweight
division.
division. Out of all the champions and former champions, all that shit. Usyk beat him twice. Usyk beat him on the point system, right to the decision twice.
No knockouts.
The second
No
fight, he looked like he put a little more aggression into it. But let's
Yeah.
remember also that Joshua kind of lost his way for a minute, right? He started he lost
He
the
got into the fame a lot. He-
not just the fame, but the L that he took to Ruiz.
Yeah.
Some people in boxing,
cashed him out.
no. They want to go find something new, right? It's like, oh, that team that you got.
Something's
ain't
missing
it.
in my camp.
So he went to Derrick James. He went to Robert Garcia. He's had Robert McCracken. He's back with what's this dude that's training him right now for
The
this
dude
man?
that started with him, I think that was one of his original, like
Yes,
his
I
original.
forget his name, but dude, he's a beast out there.
And he
with
need
the
to stay
UK
with him.
fighters.
Don't
And
change up.
He's killing again.
Don't
bro. He's
change
found
up.
that knockout streak, and he's active. 4 fights in the past 12 months. He fought 3 times last year, and he fought already. What? He fought in December as well, right?
Yes.
He beat the shit out of Otto Wallin real quick.
Yeah, that
and
was
came
nasty.
right back in less than 90.
Yes.
Same.
Activity helps you continue to
Yes.
dominate. Those
Yes.
guys that sit on the shelf, when you pop back up, Deontay Wilder, 18 months out the ring, and then you think you're gonna come back and walk through Joseph Parker. Nah. Shout out to Joseph Parker, another active fighter, about four fights in 12 months as well. That's boxing. Anthony Joshua held it down. Anthony Joshua is not talking shit. He said what he said.
I love that
want
statement.
my belts back. I want my belts back,
Mm-hmm.
whoever it is. And I've been dreaming about him and Fury for a long time. Not
He must have
saying
been listening to DMX too, because he said he going back in the cage.
back in the cage. And let me out when it's time to fight.
When it's time to fight, I said, "Oh
Who do you
my
want to
God.
fight? What do you want to do?
Just
Who
let
you
me out.
calling
He's-
now?
I don't care.
He said, talk
Line
to
'em
Eddie,
up.
y'all. Talk to Eddie,
I'm going back."
and I'll come out and I'll fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, Joshua's not with the
Sometimes
shit.
I think with him,
he's with the shit.
sometimes like you, in order to get to that pinnacle level, sometimes you gotta face certain L's, take adversities, and I think with him, with the 2 Usyk fights, with Andrew Ruiz, he's like, I don't like that. I don't want to go back there. I took a lot of criticism. I was like, X, I'm trying to search for something I don't need to when it was right there in front of your face from the beginning. Went back to his original, where he grew up, his bread and butter, his trainer, and he's on a killing streak.
Yeah, it's like, what hasn't he experienced? Right?
Yeah.
He's experienced the highest of the highs and the lowest
Those
of
are
the
the
lows,
lows.
So-
and he's still standing.
So, Joshua looked good. TD Sports say Joshua looked good, but I don't think we
TD,
can
what up?
say he is a world beater. So,
He's beating everybody but Usyk, bro, that he's fought, TD. everybody that he's fought, he's beaten but Usyk. And
Usyk is undefeated.
He
you know what I'm
beat Fury?
saying?
B.O.E.
He didn't fight
They
Fury.
haven't
Fury.
fought.
He didn't fight Fury yet.
And he
right,
had
okay.
it for
They
a
had
while,
signed,
but
though.
everybody else
Yeah,
that he's
I remember
fought,
that.
They had
he's beat 'em
signed the
all.
fight.
And
So-
the man that beat him, Andy Ruiz, he got that back on him too.
Yeah.
So everybody he's fought, he's beat.
B.O.E. I like that statement. I like Big Baby Anderson,
Ah.
Gerard.
Lee,
But,
Four
yes,
Corners
yes.
always rocking. Thank
There's some
you.
stuff that he got to up his resume.
Boy,
and he got to stay out of trouble.
What up, baby?
Shout out to Jenny, my baby.
Jenny,
My wife, my
Jesus,
queen.
Just,
Thank you.
Everybody locked in. Bo, everybody locked in with
Uno.
us. Y'all know what it is and who it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yo, Anthony Joshua's waiting for his shot. We heard that the winner of Fury and Usyk might get stripped of the IBF title because, you know, they've been holding these titles for so long, waiting for this undisputed fight. The winner might get stripped of the title, and if the winner gets stripped of the title,
Somebody going out?
No, if the winner gets stripped of the IBF title, Anthony Joshua and Philip Herkovich are fighting for it. Because they might fight again, right?
okay.
If the
Yeah,
fight,
they locked in.
yeah, they
It's
locked
a
in for like a
rematch.
2-fight deal,
Two
right?
fights, yeah.
IBF is not trying to wait because, you know, after this fight, who knows when they fight again in December, right? They fight now
Probably
in May.
May.
They'll hold out for the whole rest of the year, fight in December again. IBF, I salute you on that. They not holding out on it. They're gonna strip the fucking undisputed champ. He won't be undisputed
If
for
y'all
long.
wanna get in and talk, man, y'all talk with us, man.
The
Hit the
link is
link.
in the
The link is
stream.
in the stream.
Philip
Hit the
Herkovich
link.
and Anthony Joshua is
That's
a
rumor.
fantastic fight.
That's the rumor.
That'd be
And,
cool.
and that's another young gunner that Joshua could take out.
And activity.
And activity stays
So,
activity. You know what I'm saying?
You know, but
don't have
this
a
is what
line?
I'm gonna say.
No.
I want to see.
my bag.
I want to continue to see Joshua get busy, man, because every time not every time, but the Usyk, L, and
we love you too, Bo.
we have to see, you know, if do we get the trilogy? But it won't be this year. Regardless, Joshua won't be fighting Fury nor Usyk this year.
No.
It'll be early next year because
I
they
would
both
wish.
locked in.
I would wish.
But we'll see, man. Moving on.
Just
Okay.
real quick, just a quick yes or
Go
no
ahead.
question.
Yeah.
You don't even got to get into explanations. Can Anthony Joshua ever be the face of boxing?
He is one of the faces of boxing.
Can he ever
He's a
be the
global
face?
star.
D face?
The
The
face
face of
in
boxing.
Europe
Yes.
he is.
Yes.
In
Okay.
Europe he is.
He
Okay.
can be as
In,
lo-
in
and
North
he-
America it's Canelo.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll
And
have,
Canelo probably
no,
is
if
over him
I'm
overall.
I'm gonna tell you what will catapult him. Now it's still hard because, like X said, North America, you gotta go with
Smash
Canelo.
that like button, people.
If Joshua was to fight the likes of, let's say, a Fury, right,
Mm-hmm.
and put him to sleep,
It's game over.
ooh,
It's game over.
He's skipping
Because
the line.
that's the guy that, I ain't gonna
Fury
lie.
fight
That's
is
the,
a
no
good
one's
fight,
never
bro.
done that.
that's the person that's overseas that has the face. No matter what it is, Fury is the guy that
But
is the
that's
face
a stretch.
overseas.
That's a stretch.
That's why I
but
was
it
just a
can
yes or no
happen.
question.
And that's what he would have to
and
do.
let me ask everybody, man. It's you guys and everybody watching. Does Wilder beat this Joshua
No.
right now?
No.
We've been wanting that. I
No.
still want
And
that
I'm a
fight.
Spaghetti
Wilder-
leg
I'm
ain't
a
beating
Wilder-
nobody.
I'm a Wilder
mine.
fan.
Spaghetti leg.
Nah.
Spaghetti leg ain't beating nobody.
Listen,
yeah, he's on.
Spaghetti?
He's gonna have
He's gonna
to.
beat- he
He's
beat
gonna
the
have
Black
to
Panther.
really rely on that right hand, and we've seen what happens when he relies on it.
It's too much.
And somebody that can box,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't never go in his favor.
It just says spaghetti legs.
I'm
man.
sorry, man. Shout out to Wilder,
Some-
but I just gotta speak the
Somebody
truth,
had
man.
had told me that what I thought of. How about Ngannou fights Wilder next? I said,
That's a third payday.
That's
and then
another
Ngannou could really say, "Good night. I'm going back to MMA."
yeah.
Now
He
he'll
shouldn't
get
do that.
knocked out
He might-
for
yeah, I'm
sure.
about to say he
By
might get-
Wilder,
he
that's
get
an
hurt.
easy. That's a fight for Wilder. He can handle that.
Wilder.
Not the way he
Ngannou
fought his last
Wilder.
fight. But anyway, let's
Ngannou Wilder. Ngannou Wilder. Ngannou.
Four corners matching. Your Excellency bringing them back 3 times over there.
Yo, check it though. Round 2 is we kind of went through it, but
What was
what's
next?
next for both fighters? Wilder and Ngannou, Joshua Herkovich. That's what I want to see next on
there
both
we go.
ends.
Now, what's
Round
Big Bang.
3, moving out to round 3, we staying in the heavyweight division.
Yes.
Jalay, Big Bang Zhang,
Big Bang?
scary heavyweight, powerful
Yes,
heavyweight,
yes.
291 pounds he came into the ring against the resilient, the fearless,
The man from the New Zealand man.
the never back down, never ran, never will fight anybody, anytime, any place.
Listen.
Joseph Parker, bruh, former heavyweight champion of the world. And you know who beat him and took his title? Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua took his title.
On the resume again.
Joseph Parker continues to stay active. Joseph Parker took a L to Dillian White.
Yeah.
They went at it, dropped each other, all that
Which
shit.
I was surprised about.
Close
that fight.
loss to him, right? Came back, continues to work, got himself a fight with Joe Joyce, the Juggernaut, took a crazy L to him in the 11th round. He got knocked out, bounced back, continues to fight again, and just this past December, he picks up a victory over Deontay Wilder, which no one gave him a shot. It was like a 17-1 underdog,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't think he was gonna win.
And,
Me
boun-
neither, me
and then he
neither.
comes and he faces the next super fearsome puncher in the division,
Yeah.
Jaleh Big Bang Zhang. He got dropped twice in the fight, gets up, and wins a decision. Mo, talk to me.
Bang, you a guy. Shout out to the Lane brothers,
Shout out to
Tommy,
the Lane family.
Tommy and Terry Lane. That you guys are over there. Shout out to Let's Get It On Promotions. Man, he had the fight, bro. Like this, what killed me was he had the fight.
2 knockdowns.
It's just that at his age, he was gassed out. Like he was trying to preserve energy. Like, no, let him go. Let him go. Because
He got those
Parker-
little shots like Better Beef that don't look like they
and
doing,
then he'll
and they
drop,
drop
in
you.
That's what he caught him with the first one. He dropped him up close. And I'm like, no, the first one he caught him with a right hand, long distance, just
Right.
bow, dropped him. The second one was a short one. He dropped him. But I just wanted him to let his hands go. If he would have just let his hands go a little more and not fight conservative, bro, he would have finished Parker. He would have
Yeah.
finished Parker, bro.
Mr.
Parker didn't have
Parker,
much
Mr.
left.
Parker.
But then once you start trying to throw punches, 2 or 3 punches around, trying to wait for that perfect shot, reserve your energy, all you're doing is letting him build his power and energy back up, and he's going to work. And that's what Parker did. He won based off of throwing more punches. He didn't affect them where he made them wobble. He didn't give them the spaghetti legs. He just was more active in the fight in the second half. And that's what did it for him. So shout out to Parker. I don't know what else to say. Big Bang, man. You got to run that back, bro. You
Yeah,
got to run
so-
that back.
I would say this, right? Bang to me was the better fighter.
Yeah.
But again, coming in at 290,
He won.
was that one of his reasons why he was gassed out? Maybe he was heavy. It started to take a toll on him because one of the reasons for inactivity, and is known, right? I know we haven't really mentioned it, but it's known he's a fighter that tends to gas out, right?
exactly.
And the trend kind of continued in this fight because his output wasn't there, right? It was there. Like Uno said, he played with his foot. It
Big
was
time.
there. It was there. You got to go for the kill. In the heavyweight division, once
He coming
there's
to take
blood
your
in the
strap,
water,
bro.
He didn't come with his chopsticks. He
Nah.
came through and picked up a fork, said, I'm going to
Yeah.
do it your way.
no, he tried to eat cereal with a fork.
Yeah.
And that's what
There you
happened.
go.
The milk went right
There
through.
you go.
Supposed to bring your chopsticks, eh?
And you don't do that.
Don't do that.
But shout to Parker.
They-
Again, another good win, right? Plus, he's active, and Parker has a very good resume, man. For people that want to know, they look at it, man. This dude, he even gave Andy Ruiz his first loss.
He's very active
Right,
too on
man.
his
Yeah,
resume.
that was the title match.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
So Parker is one of the best heavyweights in the world, right?
Underrated, one of the best.
He's on his way for a title shot. Let's see.
Rematch with Joshua?
It might be coming. I
That
think
might happen after this
put him
fight.
put him where
Rematch with
after,
Joshua?
after Herkovich. If Joshua fight Herkovich, we'll see what they're gonna do with Parker next, and we'll see, man. But it was a lackluster fight.
It was.
Nonetheless, it was a fight that it was like, come on, man, do something. You know,
Yeah.
the stick.
I'm like,
the
yo,
meat with
just
the stick.
Uno calling for the Parker Joshua rematch too.
Yeah, let's do it.
That was a good fight too.
But rumor has it they running it back. Again, it's just a rumor.
Parker and
Zhang.
Yeah, bro.
Not
He,
mad at
he
that.
got to,
Listen,
bro.
two
He got
knockdowns,
to.
and I think he might have broke Parker's nose
Yo,
too.
his joint was leaking
Yeah.
like after the first one. I'm like, oh, me and X talking. He's like, yo, I think his nose broken. I'm like, hold on. They look and even announced it. I think he broke his nose.
And remember who Parker trains with, man. He's in the training camp with Tyson Fury, man. He is probably one of the reasons why he
So
beat
active.
Wilder.
Yeah,
Not just, but
'cause he's-
you know,
he
he
got
has
the- he got the
insight on
blueprint.
Wilder,
Mhm.
right? He helped Joshua train twice, probably all 3 times for the Wilder fights. Parker's not scared of anything. If he did it once with Zhang, he'll do it again. And let's see if he can escape the knockdowns this
'Cause
time and
I've
win more definitively.
I've seen Zhang
Yeah.
fight, but that was like, bro, like I've never seen him let the fish off the hook like that.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
he
that
had him.
at
TD
291 is
Sports
too
says he
heavy.
gassed out after 3 rounds.
Huh?
TD Sports says the Zhang looked like he gassed out
Yeah,
after 3
after
rounds.
like when it got to like round 4 or 5, that's when
Yeah.
he was like
It's really got bad.
his rhythm. He was like holding back shots, and I'm like, bro, let them go.
Bo
Es-
says 291 was way too
Yeah, yeah,
much,
that's
bro. He
too
needs to
much.
do road work.
Especially
yeah, you gotta.
he got to be at least 270.
At
in
least.
the 270s,
at least
270s.
in the low 70s, the 270s, maybe mid 60s.
Because you got to think about it.
Because
That's weighing. Now imagine fight night.
Yeah,
you
and-
put
and-
back on.
and and plus you want to be a little lighter on your feet.
Exactly. That's
But,
why Wilder never liked being heavy. He was like, I like to stay in like the 217.
No, good,
No,
good.
remember when
220,
Wilder
his
went
body
up
frame.
to 231 for the 3rd fight with Wilder, and it didn't help.
He didn't-
It actually, he gassed out more in that fight than in the first.
And
two.
he
The
said he
second
don't
one,
like
just
being
got
that
his
big.
ass
He
beat.
said, I don't like being that heavy.
Yeah, the first one they went all 12 and they was doing their thing.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fight.
The 3rd
Well, I
fight,
wouldn't say hella. He was getting cooked, but those knockdowns helped him.
And I would
knockdowns be
just
helping.
I would just say for the
Wilder
Yeah.
won that fight, but we just gonna move that on.
yeah.
That was a hell of a 15 count.
That's a whole. That's
Just
now you get into
saying.
conspiracy theories.
listen,
man,
man.
oh, that's tough,
Yo,
man. That's
listen,
tough.
Fury
Fury
just
is
channeled.
washing him.
He just channeled his inner Undertaker, man. Just give the guy his thing.
After
And
12.
see, listen, while he was on the floor, somebody gave him that nose can. He said, "What?" He got up. He was ready.
You know what Fury did for the 2nd and 3rd fights with Wilder? He listened to Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua always said, if me and Wilder ever get in the ring, you fight a man like Wilder, straight killer. It's killer be killed. You don't play that boxing shit with a killer like him. You go and you take him out because he's going to take you out if not. He said,
And-
if I ever fight Wilder, I'm going for the knockout, and that's that.
And
he's
that's
so
true.
slim, right? He's like, Wilder's a big puncher. He's a big dude, but he's little to these ninjas that
yeah,
weigh
yeah,
250,
yeah,
And,
yeah,
260.
and another
You know what I'm
thing
saying?
that Fury do that was part of his game, I'm going to lay on you all fight. I'm going to just
Get
lay
some
on
flappy gloves
It's
all night.
It
too,
was, like,
you
it was
heard?
like pushing a heavy bag off of him all night. And then
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he tried to get caught, bam, catch him with uppercuts. Bam, catch him with uppercuts.
You work him.
Bro,
You gotta fight
yeah,
him.
that's
you
how
don't
I
play
do that.
shit.
Bro, if I'm 260, 265, and you're 217, 220, and I'm laying on you, that's like me and X. And I'm just gonna battle X. Bro, I'm gonna weigh him down.
Let me catch Mo with
He
one of
gonna,
these right
he
here.
gonna, he gonna catch me with a low blow. He gonna be like, when the ref not looking, he Damn.
All right.
Real
So-
quick. My bad. I
so-
just wanted to, one thing that they don't measure in the stat sheet is heart.
Yes.
And that's what I want to give a shout out for Parker for because I think he was a 17-1 underdog. We said
Yeah, bro.
for you to
Against
do
Wilder.
that, for the world to be against you, when your heart is pumping in your chest and you fighting for a reason that's bigger than yourself, you get performances like that. So
Yes.
with boxing, is any given Sunday, any given punch,
Any given fight night.
any given
Yeah.
fight
Any given
night,
fight night.
any given fight night, it could go
Yeah.
down your way.
Especially with them
so for any
heavyweights.
fighter that's stepping in as an underdog, use this as inspiration to show that you have the ability to shock the world.
Joseph
Absolutely.
Parker.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, 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 yes.
New Zealand.
So
Be
rematch, round 4 was it? Should they rematch? Let's see if they do. I'm down to see it again. Heavyweight action is always entertaining. Sometimes it could be slow, but when you get that big bang,
You're gonna get that
you know what I'm
zang.
saying?
Yeah.
That bang.
You either
Hey.
gonna sit around for 12 or you out of there in 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying?
I think
Like,
if that happens, he's definitely gonna be a little bit more focused, and he definitely got to come in less weight for sure.
Also on that undercard, Knockout Chaos, we had a WBC. What was that, featherweight? It was a featherweight matchup.
Yes,
Super featherweight.
yes, featherweight.
Featherweight matchup, WBC featherweight matchup. Ray Vargas was the champ, defending his title against Nick Ball. We know that we had Dominique Dimes Crowder on the show. Shout out to Dimes and the team down there in Beemore.
Yes, sir.
He was in the UK training in camp with Nick Ball. He told us that Nick Ball was ready, and guess what? In the first 4 or 5 rounds, I was like, okay, Ray Vargas is boxing his ass up. He can't catch Ray Vargas. Ray Vargas is talking shit, bang, bang, sitting on the ropes, wah, 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 hablando mierda, mucha mierda, and then Nick Ball cranked it up.
Bully boxing. That's what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
Bow.
Bully boxing.
Drops Ray Vargas twice. This is Ray Vargas' MO, though. This mother flower gets dropped, gets up, and escapes with victories or draw.
Bro,
Ray Vargas is yo, I swear, Ray Vargas, he got more payroll on these judges than anybody in the history of boxing. Ray Vargas be on the floor. Ray Vargas is not your average Mexican who brawls unless he gets dragged into it because they were shaking
Bro,
in the later
he
rounds.
was not playing. Ball was pushing him. This is going to be a gritty fight. I'm not here to play with you. And when guys get, this is what we always talk about all the time. When you get these opportunities, don't play with them. Ball was not playing. He was like, yo, I'm going to bring this gritty UK overseas boxing to you, and I'm packing you up and sending you back, folded up like a burrito back
He
to
almost
Mexico.
had him, bro.
He had him, bro. He had him, bro.
Mexico
He
was
had him with the
crazy.
Taco Bell chalupa box. He was right there. $6.99.
He gave
Go
him
back.
He gave him the family pack.
And then he
Word.
said, you know what? Just because I'm gonna throw some bangers and mash in there from UK.
Yes.
Yo, bro, he was getting
getting
schooled
shaken,
early,
bro.
He was getting schooled early, and I was like,
I was texting you. I was like, yo, X, what's
Yeah.
up with spaghetti legs, bro?
oh, but Ray was working the
Falling.
body good. He was playing the good distance early, and I'm like, Ray's throwing hard shots. Maybe he could score the
He couldn't
knockout.
stop him.
But Nick Ball's tough. Little
Bro.
midget too, and
Bro,
it was like that
what's
was
up
the
with the-
Yeah,
that
I
was the
told-
fight right
Yo,
there.
the shell. He just covered his head the whole
But I
time.
told you guys,
Bro,
Vargas was Tom and Ball was Jerry, like a nigga, Tom versus Jerry. And what people's not understanding is this, man. Yo, that was a huge height advantage. So Nick
Ray
Ball
Vargas
only
is trash. bro.
Nick Ball could only fight
Not
one
trash.
way.
I'm not gonna call him
no,
trash.
no,
I'm not
no.
gonna call
He's
him-
not it, bro.
Look,
Yeah,
Nick
man.
Ball,
He's not it.
there was only one way he could win that fight or be competitive, was the way he fought. Was it a little dirty, little?
had
There
to
was
make
that,
it
exactly.
You gotta make it
No,
gritty
no, no,
for
no,
him.
no. And I
Yeah.
like that. And I
did
like
too.
that. I don't condone it, but I like it. Because you know what? Dude, you a giant compared to me. I got it, bro. I
He
got to
was
do what I
tapping him
got
on
to
the
do.
forehead like, hey,
Yeah,
Junior.
exactly. he put his drink on his head. Yo, hold my Corona for me.
Hey, Junior.
And he came and he almost escaped with the belt. Now, if I'm Team Vargas, I will really consider moving to 130.
They asked
I
him.
think
He tried. He tried.
I know
and
he fought
came up
Shockey.
short against
He
Shockey.
lost. I remember, but I think
Who
permanently.
got 126.
What, the champion?
Yeah.
Ray Ford.
Oh.
You got Navarrete. No,
Ray.
excuse me. Ray Ford, Venano Lopez, and
And
Estrada.
Espinosa.
Yo, that fight,
Which one?
Espinosa or Ford is gonna cook. Listen, Ray
Oh, yeah,
Ford,
Ray Ford is full.
Ray Ford
He's
or
full.
Espinosa.
He's
listen,
full. Ray Vargas, look.
Put
First
some
of all,
hot sauce on my burrito,
Espinosa and
baby.
Vargas is good. Those are two tall
but there
motherflowers.
was some slight rumors too about Nick Ball, Ray Savage.
If Nick would have brought the title home.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was,
That's a
that would have
matchroom
been a
thing.
good fight.
But that could still happen. Cause that's an in-house. And
So
you
you
know,
gonna go
look,
after Ford?
and you gotta remember, right?
Run it back.
Look,
Run it back with Ray Vargas and take that title from Ray and get Ray up out of here, bro.
yeah, Ray needs to keep it
The
moving.
man was complaining so
Yeah.
much during the fight.
Yeah, yeah. And- Yeah.
Like,
And Manny Pacquiao. He was escorted by Manny Pacquiao to the ring.
Yeah, you saw his poke stick.
Listen,
his
call
poke
Manny
stick.
and tell
Come
Manny
on, man.
stop So
Yeah.
stop endorsing these wannabes, bro. Your man was a counterfeit $2 bill, bro.
Yeah, he was
There
a
you go.
$3 bill.
$3 bill is crazy.
Pesos. Pesos. Yeah.
He said, wait,
Pesos.
I didn't know Samuel Jackson was on the bill.
Yeah, $3 bill, man.
You got Samuel L. Jackson on the $5 bill?
No, listen. Shout out to Ray Vargas. Shout out to Nick Ball. That was a good fight.
man.
That was a good fight.
That was a solid fight.
It was a
It
solid
was good.
fight.
It was
Hey,
good
it's
because
solid. Ain't nothing
Nick
to brag
cranked it
about.
up. Nick cranked it up.
He
on
made
him.
the fight.
He made
the
him
fight.
Yo.
That was what I'm saying. But
If not, Ray would have been cruising for the rest of the
Them
night. And it would have been
judges?
a whack fight.
Them judges,
who we got here?
somebody.
Yaya, what's going on, Yaya?
Yaya.
Shout out to
what
my
up,
sister,
baby?
Yaya. Dallas, Texas, you heard? We're
Yeah.
coming down there to see you, Yaya, soon.
Yeah.
Dallas got a big fight on the way. You
Talk about it.
heard? Dallas got AT&T ready to load up. You
Coming to see you, Yaya.
Netflix is coming. You
I think
heard?
I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
use-
you gonna go
I
see
think I gotta
Tyson?
use the bathroom.
You going to see Tyson and Jake? Listen, I'm a Tyson fan. I don't give a damn about Jake. I want to see Mike.
There you go.
I ain't never get a chance to see my boy fight.
Mike is
we
still
ain't
selling
getting
Go
out.
ahead.
We gonna
I
get there.
got a lot to say about this.
Oh, that's where we at right now.
Hold on. Let me see
Yeah,
what's
I
up
think-
next.
No,
bro.
no,
We
no,
gonna
no,
get
no.
there.
We're not
Okay,
there.
okay.
We did. It's on the list.
Got you.
No, I think we at the Sapera.
No
Next
disrespect
fight.
to Jake, but
Okay. Let's get to fight week. It's fight week, ladies
Right
and
here,
gentlemen.
right behind us, as you
It
can
is
see.
Fight week. We got some action down in Las Vegas. We got El Camarón, William Zepeda.
The shrimp.
He throws punches and bunches. If you want some smoke, believe that he got that shit
Ooh.
for you, man.
who we fighting?
He got that smoke for you. He's going up against Maxi.
Oh,
Maxi
my boy!
Hughes.
The Cowboy!
From the UK.
Cowboy.
There you go.
The
one
UK
that really,
Cowboy.
The one that whipped on
Cowboy, huh?
He
Cambosa.
cooked. Oh, the cowboy.
He whipped Cambosa.
So that's not a good thing.
This is an IBF lightweight eliminator,
Eliminator.
WBC eliminator. The winner of this gets to pick where they want to go. You want a
going-
shot at Loma and the winner of Loma and Cambosis, or you want a shot at Shakur Stevenson? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oscar De La Hoya is
Okay.
not bullshitting nobody no time soon. He said we want Shakur after this.
Okay.
If
Okay.
William Zepeda is victorious, in which he's favored to win.
He's favorite to win.
Maxi's no chump.
I'm going with the underdog this one. I'm
you
going
go.
with my boy.
The UK Cowboy?
I'm going with my boy Cowboy.
You going Maxi Pat?
Maxi
Cause
Pat.
he gonna need it. Cause he gonna be bleeding. He gonna need it. Cause he gonna be bleeding.
Listen, nah, Williams and Payne,
Let me-
listen, he different.
Let me jump in the pool. Listen, man.
Maxi
Look,
Pad.
I'm gonna tell you right now. TD, you right. He was 100% robbed against Cambosis. I spoke about that in that episode that we
100%.
did after that fight. One thing about William Zepeda, guys, for those that's not familiar with him, for those that haven't really watched him fight, he throws punches and bunches. You want an exciting fight?
broke records, man.
This dude is not gonna put you to sleep. He's not gonna shakor you. He's not gonna shabor you. He's not gonna shabor you. He's gonna say, as a matter of fact, don't even make your sandwich. You better just stay there, watch this fight. Maxi Hughes now, I like Maxi
He ain't
Hughes.
no chump. He ready to throw punches too.
He's a good
Yeah,
boxer.
exactly.
He's gonna have to fight off the back foot.
He's
But
gonna fight.
He is.
He's
No,
gonna fight
no,
back.
listen, man.
We in for
good
a
fight,
bloody
man.
one, man.
No, this no. It's
Maxi
gonna be.
Pat, you call
yeah,
him?
Maxi Pat.
There's gonna be a lot of blood,
Maxi
dog.
Pat.
Listen, he
There's
coming
only
in-
gonna be blood coming from one
He coming with the
person.
cowboy hat, bro. Where they fighting at?
They down in the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. Golden Boy Boxing, The Zone Boxing. It's going down Saturday, March 16th. My baby Nevaeh, it's gonna be her 16th birthday as well, baby.
Yes, sir.
We gonna
Happy
get
Yo.
rocking, baby.
Last time he had the cowboy hat. This time he gonna put the Golden Knights hat on. He coming in there
The Golden Knights.
representing.
Look, man, it's not. I don't think this fight is takes any time to break down. William Zepeda from round one. It might be a fill out. He might try to box.
I don't
I'm
think
telling
William
you,
fills
once
anybody out,
once
bro.
round
just goes
two
in.
comes,
Just goes to work.
it's gonna get crazy.
Just
He
straight
gonna go
go eat.
Sonic speed.
Yeah.
Cause once you
When
serve
Sonic,
him his
Sonic
plate,
goes into that.
once
The
his-
tailspin.
this is Zepeda, man. You go, hey, papi, you want to eat? Here's your food.
Give me more.
Yo, it's gonna be
Next.
it's gonna be a bad night
Shakur.
for
I want
Max.
it to be competitive.
It's gonna be a bad
gonna
night
be-
for
it's gonna be-
Maxi.
we can
action
compare
packed.
But Maxi will go out on his shield. but nonetheless, he's going out.
I know it's gonna. Listen. I know William is gonna win the fight.
Yeah.
I have it in my heart. Watching him, saying, but I just want something. Just saying, go with the underdog this week. And I'm just gonna go with the underdog. Is it gonna happen? We gonna see. Can the underdog pull it off? My man Maxie, because he got robbed from the last one.
Yeah.
But like you said, we know he goes in there and he ain't no chump.
And we said that by him, he's gonna get another big fight. And
It's another one.
Unfortunately,
They
they
lined him up.
letting the monster
Listen.
out of the cage. They lining him up.
Lou DiBella keeping his boy in the mix.
Listen,
you go.
man, he got a drone over that area with 51 property. He's trying to get a plot next.
Oh, Cepeda? Yeah.
He's trying to get-
He's
trying
on
to
the
get-
outskirts of Area 51. He's not in there yet. You know,
He's trying to.
He's making his way.
Yeah, he's at the
he can
outskirts.
easily make his way because that's a crazy motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
He's down to shake, man. He's breaking records in every fight. He just keeps throwing punches and he's breaking records of most punches thrown in fights and in rounds. and
James, you
shit
seen
like
him fight
that.
before?
Nah, and that's why. And
Oh yeah, you gonna like him.
This is
I want
why
you.
I'm definitely tuning in. But my question is, if you're in the opposite corner, how do you beat a fighter that throws punches and bunches like that?
so
gotta beat
basically,
Shakur Stevenson.
the best,
Run.
the best
Just get some holy water and talk to Jesus.
remedy for that, right? is being a boxer, right?
Okay.
So you always want to keep them at the end of the stick. When they say the end of the stick is the jab, right?
Right.
Pop, 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 and you want to control distance,
true.
right? Because once those fighters, they are high volume, which fighters that throw a lot of punches. Once they get into their wheelhouse, it's bad for you.
Yeah.
Because now you're covering up, right? And it's constantly moving, pop, moving, pop, giving them angles. Because a lot of those fighters, too, that are volume punchers,
Right.
they need to plant, right? They need to plant and throw those punches. If you don't give them that, it's like, damn, man,
Boy,
I
he
can't
got
really
good footwork.
let
Set
it
it up.
go.
got
You
some
got to
pretty good
keep them
footwork.
more balanced.
how to cut off the
Move.
ring.
But not every fighter is that skilled.
Yes, yes,
He
yes,
might
yes.
have the game plan,
Right.
but he don't might have the ability and the skill set
Yeah.
to execute the game plan.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's
Body,
where
listen,
it's bad.
body calls Cepeda cara viejo.
Hell yeah.
Listen, Maniac,
Old
face.
face.
Oh, man.
Maniac gave y'all the political answer. The real answer is, how do you beat a fighter like that? You go in the corner, you get some holy water, and pray to Jesus that it ends well for you. and like Ngannou said, you just hope that you don't feel a punch when you go goo-goo night
See,
night.
I'm gonna tell you, someone like Shakur,
Oh,
it'll be a bad matchup for Cepeda.
'Cause he gonna look like
And
an
vice
Olympic
versa.
runner, bro.
And someone like
Hey, yo,
Tank,
K,
because
what up,
Tank
baby?
has the equalizer, right? Unless it's someone like that Maxie Hughes, he just don't have the pop
Right.
to make Cepeda
Stop.
respect him. And even if he did, you know these Mexicans, they don't care. They fight like they in the cartel.
it's like
It's to kill.
Fighting for land, for
Yo, as soon as you said that, I just thought about Rocky IV when he was talking to Adrian. You seen him? You know what he can do. You can't win. You can't win.
Yo, but check it out.
Yeah.
Also on that card is
Yes.
up and coming rising
Yes.
contender
Yes.
at lightweight as
Yes.
well. Kid Austin Floyd Schofield.
Yeah,
Another of Golden Boy has two top lightweights.
I call him Mini Sean Porter.
Yeah, and they're avoided because he's another one that comes to kill. He don't play with the food neither. Feel
Yeah,
me?
no.
Him and Cepeda are both at Golden Boy, and ain't nobody. He's Schofield is ranked number 1 or something at the WBA. He has one of the Kenny Fried Chicken interim belts.
The
Not for too
Coquito
long, though.
Cocochetti
He's
belt.
Not for too long.
He looking for the real shit, but ain't nobody trying to fight him either. You
Yeah,
feel me?
avoiding- listen,
He's calling out Shakur.
He's calling out
He
Shakur.
called out
So
Shakur.
is William Cepeda.
He called out
Yeah.
Shakur. He called out Keyshawn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Keyshawn,
yeah,
yes, he
yeah.
is.
He called
and
out
he said
Keyshawn.
William Cepeda, we could do it over here at Golden Boy
And
too.
his pops is calling them dudes out. Say, yo, we can make it happen.
Yeah, look, man. When we look at Floyd Schofield, right? He reminds
That's
me
another one, James. Follow him.
of
Kid Austin.
Ricky Hatton. And if you mix him with
Kid Austin
Sean
about that
Porter,
life, Uno.
Yeah.
so you get Sean Porter and Ricky Hatton and mesh them together,
One
you
with
get Flo
a,
Schofield.
a physique like
You
like
get-
Porter with
yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
Then that and a dog.
The aggression, yeah, man. Because my only knock, right, on Schofield is he just needs to be a little bit more under control, right?
Yeah.
He just and that comes with time. But man,
he fights beautifully.
This dude,
I like
he's a killer, bro. He's another one that he puts that Jason mask on. When you see Jason with that mask on, what happens, James? People die.
Good night.
Good night. Reach Jamaica.
Listen, he's actually a fraud because he got a Jason mask on, but he's really Hellraiser under there. He be going berserk in there.
Yeah.
Welcome to my house.
He got head butted in a fight.
that fight with his split his
that was
that was
ugly.
nasty.
Yeah, he did.
You gotta watch that, James.
Lick the blood,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yo, he got
Lick
a
the blood, and then
nasty
he went
cut.
at
Licked
homeboy
his-
after that.
licked
Dropped
his
him
head.
like 3 times.
He said, "Yo, I'm bleeding."
You
And
see, and
Warrior
that's
sport.
a great listen, man. That's a great point.
Yo,
When you look at fighters,
I
right?
think they related to Sean Porter. Just
you,
saying.
you say it
Sean, that's your cousin?
like like
can
you
tell
say, James, right? About Hart, right?
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying about there's a term in boxing we use, it's called dog. Right? Hart, if you got the dog in him, right? And you want to see that early in the fighter's career. Floyd Schofield suffered an ugly cut via headbutt.
That could have stopped. It was going. They could have stopped
right.
the fight.
He could have put the I can't see. No, like X said,
Done
he
that
saw that.
fucking
He
wrap,
said,
I'm already winning the fight.
he
Wrap
says,
it
as a
up.
matter of fact, no, I'm gonna show you why I'm a future star in this sport. I'm gonna show you why my name is gonna be called a lot in this sport. And he went in there, and he went even on more savage mode. And he dropped his opponent more times.
A nigga
and it
K
just
say, you look like Skip to my Lou, bro.
said that?
Yo, K, that's James Bond. You gotta come through and meet the homie. And you know what? Get on the
Yo,
court with
K,
him,
yo,
yo.
K,
Get
right,
on
let's
the
do
court
that,
with
let's
him,
do
yo.
that, let's do
Stop
that.
playing and come on the podcast, bro. Shout out to K, man. K's a comedian.
RSK Fashion, get it. RSK
Yes.
Apparel, excuse me. Cop it now.
So we know, man, whenever you get Kid Austin in the ring, you're gonna expect nothing but a killer in there.
Action.
And you're gonna see. Definitely
stop.
action. This is Bad Boy 1 and 2, nothing but action. Right? Nothing, but this time ain't gonna be nothing to laugh at.
Right.
Because he not there to play any games.
He's
there
undefeated as
to
well.
take out his opponent.
What's his record?
He's in the
Kid
teens.
Austin, tell you right now.
Was he like 17 wins, 18, something like that?
Yeah.
I know
mean-
he got under. I think he got under 20 fights. if
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
mistaken.
He's not. I don't think Kid Austin.
He's moving up fast though.
Is that
That's
is
the
that
thing.
20, he's what at
16
16
and
and
0.
0.
How many
12
night
knockouts.
quills? Wow.
21 years old
16 and 0, 12 night quills.
from Austin, Texas.
Yeah. So look,
Listen.
man.
Birthplace, Jersey City, New Jersey.
Oh,
Hey.
another
And
one.
wait,
Jersey.
Another thing. He has Dominican blood.
And he
Que
got that
lo que.
Dominican.
does, right?
Yeah, he
Que
got
lo
that de lo
que,
que.
yeah.
Yeah, he repping the que lo que.
Yeah,
I
y'all
think
keep
his
talking about the
grandmother-
Dominican boxers. Put Schofield in the mix, man. yeah.
Yeah,
Dímelo.
man. That they doing their thing though, man.
Shout
Floyd
out to him,
Schofield,
man.
he's gonna get his time is coming. And one thing that when he signed with Golden Boy, everybody was like, yo, what the hell is he doing going over there? Golden Boy this, Golden Boy that. His father, met his father a few times, chopped it up with him, Floyd Sr. And he was like, you know why we got to deal with Golden Boy? Because whether we fighting the top guys or not, we fighting 4 times a year.
And he was active.
We staying active, we staying paid.
That's one thing about Oscar.
We not sitting on the shelf because you sign with other managers and promotional companies, and it's what they say when they say. Next thing you know, kid's 21. By the time he's fucking 24 years old, 25 years old,
Just get into 16 fights.
to 17.
And
He's
then
at
he
16 now.
Then he start fighting elite guys and getting body bags.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they running their career properly and they staying active. Whether you get the top guys or not, man, we gonna keep fighting. And he's fighting a lot of Mexicans. You know, Oscar got a shitload of Mexicans lined up for him.
For real. That's how
feel
you
me?
do it. That's how you do it.
So Floyd Schofield this Saturday.
Yes.
Against
Who's his opponent?
I don't know how to pronounce this guy's
Esturi
name, man.
Sorero.
Sorero.
Osturi Sorero.
Sorero.
Yeah.
De Mexico también
Yeah.
probably. You know what I'm
Another
saying?
one.
Let's see what his record ain't even pop up. There he goes, 13 and 1
Oh, he's
with 10
Dominican.
knockouts. Dominicano against Dominicano. You heard?
Damn, he got the Dumbo ears.
The battle of que lo que es. You
I was gonna
heard?
say, the battle of the Mangu.
You heard?
They're gonna hit him a salami.
Okay.
So yeah, they about to get it shaken, and then in the main event you got El Camarón, William Cepeda, Caraviejo, like I los calls him, against Maxie Hughes. You don't want to miss that. But also this week, this Friday, New York City, we in the building. It's St. Patrick's Day weekend. 360 promotion, Tom Loeffler. They in the building with King Callum Walsh, man. They back in the Garden, the Hulu Theater. We shall be in there repping, partying, watching Fight Night with all the Irish. You know it's going to be loud. You know it's going to be live. And they got themselves a good card.
And it's gonna be a lot of drinking.
Oh, yeah. Tons of that.
Irish
A
and
lot of drinking.
Oh yeah.
We'll be in Madison Square Garden. They got my boy Mati, Rashid Mati is on the card as well. Fight Pass, UFC Fight Pass is promoting this.
Yeah.
Dana White should be up in there. Well, they're broadcasting it. Dana White should be in the building.
It's an interesting
We
collaboration.
can holler at Dana, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be in New York, man. Yo, Marcos, we getting ready to rock and roll. Again, boxing Friday night in Madison Square Garden. Yo, listen, y'all pull up. $30 tickets, you heard? Pull up.
There you go.
Come get right because it be rocking, you heard? That's happening Friday night as well. So we loaded. And just a reminder that since the month of February, week after week, for like the past 5 weeks, we have been nonstop covering boxing here at Four Corners, bringing
good.
y'all some of the best content that we got
Talk
to bring
about
to
it.
y'all out here, man.
Because we the
Come on,
best
man.
in the world,
Yeah, stop it, bro. And as long as you keep bringing boxing to New York, you keep bringing press conferences to New York, you keep giving us the opportunity, we'll keep delivering. We were at the Friday night fight with Top Rank Boxing, Foster and Nova. We was out there covering that. Ofacio Falcon was on that car. We was out there covering that.
Got
Then the
another fight
following
coming
week-
soon, he said.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the
Fight
Let's
Get
next
it.
coming soon.
The following week from there, we had
You guys you in Puerto Rico.
no, we went to Orlando, Florida to cover Edgar Berlanga, Matchroom
fight.
Boxing
Damn,
over
it be
there.
hard.
When we got back from there, we were at the press conference. Uno and I was at the press conference covering Haney
Ryan and Ryan.
And then we went to Puerto Rico to cover Amanda Serrano, Jake Paul down there.
And Maniac went
The
up
Zone,
north.
MVP. The Maniac was in Verona, New York, covering
Top Rank.
Top
The
Rank,
Ford
Ray
fight.
Foster. Ray Foster, you hear me?
Ray Ford getting his title.
Floyd Cashflow Diaz.
There you go.
And now we back at it again this week. Non-stop action for y'all. We gonna keep bringing it to y'all live and direct. Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Where we moving on to now, fellas? What's the next round? What's the next round?
Tyson and
Oh, we got this is you got to use the bathroom or you still or you want to stick around? You want to stick around?
y'all
That
could
Celsius
talk, man.
kicking in?
y'all could talk.
Y'all know what it is and who it is. It's MVP Promotions. It's Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. They just dropped a bomb on the boxing world, on the sports world. They gonna get it on. AT&T, Dallas, Texas. It's going down July 20th on Netflix. Not pay-per-view.
Netflix?
Netflix is breaking grounds in the boxing world. From what I've heard, Al Heyman was trying to get a deal with Netflix when he was shopping around before he got this Amazon deal. Netflix said, no, thank you, Al. No, thank you, man. You bullshit too much, man. You know what I'm saying? You got some of the best fighters in the world, man. But you know you want to give us Keith Thurman and Tim Tszyu. No. We want Benavidez and Canelo. You know what I'm saying? We want Devin Haney and Tank Davis. We want Teofimo Lopez and Subriel Matias.
get the
you know
four
what I'm
horsemen
saying?
in there, man.
But instead, we get Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, where the world criticizes. But that's what they do when Jake Paul drops the bombs. They always gonna criticize Jake. They always gonna say, this guy ain't no real boxer. This guy's a clown. This guy just came into our sport and he think because he got a little bit of money, he could skip the line. When you got money, you can skip the line. You feel me?
Especially in boxing.
When you
Talk about it.
but
bringing in the bag,
Jake
especially
is
in
no different from anybody else chasing a boxing dream. If me and you chasing a boxing dream, then we gotta go to the gym and train, just like he's doing. We gotta go through the amateur system for some, because a lot of people go and have 4 or 5 amateur fights and boom, go straight pro because they have that skill. You know what I'm saying? It's already in them, right? You got Sergio Martinez who jumped in the game late. You got Deontay Wilder who jumped in the game late, and they became heavyweight champions and legends in the sport. Jake Paul, he got some bread. He started fighting against other cats that was saying, yo, well, what? Nate Robinson, blow, ninja punch you in your mouth, put you out. That for his first pro fight, I forgot, it was another YouTuber that was talking shit.
About the first
Blow.
5 fights, 6 fights.
Was just Anderson
until he
Silva.
fought Fury.
Nate-
Tommy Fury.
Tommy
well,
Fury.
He was fighting other MMAers. Yeah, he fought Anderson Silva, who is a combat sports legend, not just MMA. He done kickboxing. He has pro record and he has pro boxing record. He has pro kickboxing record, and he's an MMA legend. But they got it shaking. Tyron Woodley put him to sleep. Blow. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a
Nate
question.
Diaz, MMA legend, and he's a street fighting legend, and he's a
Let me-
knuckle game
let me
legend.
ask you a question.
Blow. Put him out. Well, he didn't put him out, but he rocked him.
You was in Puerto Rico during the Serrano fight, right?
Yes, sir.
So I just gotta put it out there. I can't sugarcoat this. Yo,
Please don't.
he must have had some good ass Puerto Rican ganja, boy, to fucking go against Mike. What was he thinking, bro? What are you thinking?
That bag.
Mike is 57 years old and
That
he's
bag.
hitting the bag like he's 21, bro.
Jake is thinking that bag. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
But again, bro.
Listen.
Again, the way
I'm not mad at him.
You
but
can't
it's just
criticize
certain
him.
people.
when
you
we get
just
in
don't-
that fight,
Leave
Listen,
the tiger
we
alone,
need
man.
Mike Tyson at 58 years old has to come back out again to save boxing.
listen, hold on.
Hold on. Sleeping? Hold on. Mike Tyson has to come out again at 58 years old to save
let me
boxing.
just verify this. Let me just verify this. The last time we saw Tyson in the fight was against who?
Roy
The
Jones
exhibition.
Jr.
2020.
And what did Roy Jones say? Yo, Mike, it's just an exhibition, bro. We just playing here. We're just trying to put
Nah, ain't no playing
Mike
in
was
boxing.
swinging like he had the power of Jesus and Hercules,
He
bro.
was not playing.
And you know how
Not
hard, and
playing.
you know
Not
how
playing.
hard that hit the pay-per-view? You know how hard that 1.6
It did.
million
It did.
on Triller,
But
another
listen,
brand that was never in the
hold
sport
on,
of boxing.
But hold on. Let's really.
You know who was on that
let's-
undercard?
wait, hold on.
Jake Paul.
Hold on. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Jake ain't no damn Roy Jones.
That's for
That's
sure.
Because that's why that fight card went through the roof, because it was
Guys,
Roy Jones.
Look,
Jake,
A four-time, four division
yeah.
Jake,
champion.
Look.
Went for 5.
do you remember the criticism they were receiving? What the fuck is
Especially
this?
on Triller.
Mike Tyson and
Look.
Roy Jones, these
But,
ninjas
bro.
is old and washed up. Why are they coming out? Nobody's gonna watch this. Nobody's gonna buy this. 1.6 million later.
Yeah.
But X, look
Talk
how
to
they
me at
act.
the box
But look,
office.
but look
Hold
how
on,
they-
You got the most elite fighters in the world doing Nathan.
But look how they
Right.
had to finesse
Hold
it,
on.
though. They had to put a concert on and do music with the fight. It wasn't just boxing. You had to.
You have to evolve in this sport. You have
But
to
that's
evolve
what they had
in the
to-
sport.
but bro-
Triller was bringing us music and boxing at the same damn
But here's what
time.
I'm saying. If they would have just said, okay, here go the card. We're going to have this fight. You think it would have had?
Hold on a second.
Listen.
They had to mix it.
Triller, where's Triller now?
Oh, I seen them right there on Southern Boulevard
Yeah, they-
collecting
Okay.
EBTs.
So that means all their events weren't doing the numbers that Mike and Roy did because they had quite a few events. They tried to do Holyfield and they did Holyfield and Vitor Belfort with Onyx performing at that joint.
Yo, I watched
was
that. I
that
can't even talk about that. That was a 5-hour performance, bro.
Delfimo and
It was 3
Cambosis
o'clock
never
in the
happened.
morning.
Yeah. Look.
Delfimo Cambosis never happened. Triller is out of the game.
All right,
Man.
look, guys.
They came and
guys.
went.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
man.
All right, look.
Can't talk about
Look,
this.
let's
awake?
talk about it.
He's awake
Talk
now.
about it.
He's
Let's
awake
talk
now.
about it.
Yeah.
Take a sip of the
Talk about
Celsius.
it.
Get him, maniac.
Wake up.
Yo,
Take a
look.
sip of the Celsius.
Look. All right, we're gonna talk about the good and the bad.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's start with the good, right?
Now we get to see Mike.
That's there's only 2 good things coming out of this.
Tell me.
First of all, everybody's idol. If you are 80s baby, early 90s baby,
Yup.
Mike Tyson was the first fighter I've ever watched
Boxing
fight.
round
There you
tables
go.
in the building. What up, Dream?
So I will forever love Mike.
favorite
Mike was-
heavyweight.
It was no Puerto Rican fighter.
what the
and I'm
fans
Puerto
are saying,
Rican. It
the
was
viewers.
Mike Tyson.
That's it.
So anytime
Money
my boy
Ray.
Mike could get a bag, I'm
Get
all
it.
for it. Right?
Still doing the numbers
That's
that he was
good.
doing in the 80s.
That's good.
In
Hold
the
on,
90s.
hold on.
All right.
Hold on.
In
like,
2020,
he's on his
he's
promo.
doing the numbers
He
he
on
was
his
doing
promo
last
tour.
season.
He on his promo tour. That's check.
yeah. So that's
check.
we get
That's a
that.
good.
Number 2, James, right? We have probably the most watched or the biggest streaming service,
Tyson about
In the
to take
world.
a dive.
Netflix.
Nah, Ray. Tyson
Yeah.
don't take dives.
Netflix. So
Who said that, Ray?
but that's a good thing because remember boxing, guys, at one point, this is what we had in boxing. We had the Twin Towers of boxing. They collapsed.
Showtime
That was
and
Showtime,
HBO.
HBO. Right? We had Showtime. We had HBO. We had Fox 5. We had CBS. We had Spike TV. We had FS1.
Talk about it.
FS2.
Talk
we
about
had
money.
Telemundo.
Telemundo.
Talk about it.
Bro, that's already 8 networks. Why showing boxing?
Yeah.
You know
that's
what we
crazy.
down to? One network.
Netflix and
ESPN.
chill.
Right? hold on. And ESPN, the only network that's showing boxing, they put it in on our 10. And we still gotta wait for women's volleyball to be over so we can watch boxing because that's how they treat boxing. They treat boxing like a stepchild. They don't care. ESPN more care about women's volleyball than the fight. So that just tells you.
Because your main
Listen,
events is Straki against Straki.
All right, but listen. No, not all the
Not
ESPN.
all, not
I'm just
all,
speaking
but-
in general, right? How boxing is treated by ESPN. That's like in the bottom to them. They're like, whatever, y'all fight at 11 p.m. Eastern time. We don't care.
They show more.
Right?
They show pickleball
So-
more than they show boxing.
Correct. So and we got the zone. That's it. So now Netflix is coming on, which is good. But the question become, guys, the unknown, right? There's a lot of unknowns. Is this an exclusive deal with MVP? Is this a one-off? Are they gonna be working with other promoters? And if so, how many cards they gonna do for the year? Are there gonna be any pay-per-view cards?
You got
or
to talk to
not
Jay Paul
pay-per-view?
about an MVP. You heard they
So-
got the deal.
Yeah, so we're gonna see,
They
right?
got the is it a one and done?
We're gonna see
When it's
what-
this big,
We're gonna see.
they
We're gonna
on it.
see, right? We're gonna see.
It's
But
gonna do
it's
numbers.
good. It's good, but we will see, right?
and everybody got Netflix in their mama house.
no,
yeah?
correct. No,
Everybody in
This
the
is
mama house
this.
got this
I'm
shit.
still on the good. This is why I say good. Now the bad.
Okay.
Here we go.
Doom, doom, doom.
The question is this: the first one. What does this fight do for the sport of boxing? I mean, honestly, because our sport right now is on crutches. No one can argue that.
Crutches.
I just told you where we at on network. We about to be on Nickelodeon soon. Right? Let's call it like it is. So, what does
Don't you
this
talk about
fight,
Rugrats like that.
what does this fight do for boxing?
It continues to draw new audience because that's
all right.
what Jake does. Now,
I'm gonna counter that, X. So when you say
we
new,
we got the broadcast. We got a new player in the game.
Jax,
how long will it
take
last,
5
and
steps
how
back.
much? How much
Yeah,
more
let
will
them
they
do
be
what they
around?
gonna do.
We're soon to find out.
so when you
we
say
bring
new,
a new audience.
when you say a new audience, right?
Do the Mayweather.
This
shoulder
audience,
roll.
it all depends. This new audience, because
You
new
have-
audience is gonna say, "Oh, I'm just here for the circus fights," or "I'm here." Who else you got in this
what-
sport?
what-
Are they gonna be interested in the Bam
Jake not doing
Rodriguez?
that? Is Jake not giving? He is what you call the circus fight, but his undercard and everybody else that he's putting on is pro fighters that are getting time.
But do the people want to? Those people that come in and do
People
they want
have
to see them?
them,
No,
bro.
they
You
have
have
to.
no choice. If you
Yes.
attend,
X,
80,000 people are gonna be
Yeah,
in.
but X, listen, when we were growing up, right? When Tyson fought, when Trinidad fought, did we care about who was on the undercard?
People
No.
still hardly care
Yeah,
about the undercard.
But no, exactly. They want the main event.
Main
So this is
event.
what I'm telling you. You know what this is?
The main and
James?
the close will get you in there.
This is a Wu-Tang Clan reunion concert, right? Ah, everybody want to go, right? Listen, everybody, we're going to go to the concert. We're going to listen to Triumph. We're going to listen to Protect Your Neck. Oh, yeah. Once the concert is over, we don't care if they drop another album. That's it. We came, we saw, we conquered, we gone. Mike Tyson is fighting. Oh, yeah, let me see. After this is done, okay, bye. I'm
Don't
gone.
don't you see that is so sad that Mike Tyson is fighting at 58 years old and the whole world
Whoa,
is gonna
57. We ain't gonna throw a year on him yet. He's 57.
Almost a
I got
senior
you, Mike.
citizen.
Yo, and the whole world is gonna come out and watch that, but they won't attend Teofimo versus Jermaine Ortiz, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not the super fight, but he is one of the future so-called superstars of the sport, right? Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia did 1.2 million, and
Yeah.
then peace. I see you later. Tank has had legal issues or so more and all that, but where is he? Canelo Alvarez just
My boy
gave
is in
us.
camp right now.
Canelo Alvarez just
about
gave
to put
us
the beats.
the announcement to his fight that's about 7 weeks away.
Yeah.
Dog, these are the stars of the sport. Shakur Stevenson gets the whole grand stage, and they put on a great freaking card under him with top up-and-comers, a co-main event that was a Fight of the Year candidate, and he does that.
Yeah.
So Mike comes out at 58 to fight Jake Paul, who everybody can't stand, and that he ain't this and he ain't that, and the whole world watches.
Yeah, but why again? Look, this is
Worldwide.
and let's
What's
also-
more sad, bro?
It's not gonna. And remember, this fight will not be sanctioned as a fight because the
It's an exhibition.
Texas.
It's an exhibition.
Yeah. So there we go. So
Oh,
now,
we got somebody in there.
so now it's an
Who
exhibition.
who jumping
Dream.
on? Who, the Dream?
The Dream.
Oh,
Get him in here.
Alrighty.
Get him in here.
Oh, shucks.
Let's work.
But that's the crazy shit, bro. That a
It's just-
58-year-old
it's just-
fighter and a non-official fighter. Well, he is an official fighter now, and Jake trains like an official fighter.
Yeah, but
right?
but
they're
then
gonna
you-
headline and put 80,000 or more in AT&T. Right? The record in AT&T is held by Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders,
Yo.
Errol Spence, a Dallas
Yo.
native.
Y'all
He
got me on?
put about 47,000 in there. Manny Pacquiao put about 50,000 in there. And Jake and Mike are gonna break
Yes.
that shit by they're gonna blow that shit
But
away,
yeah,
bro.
Again, we know that.
And
but
the
what does
undercard-
that again? This is the concert. This is the Wu-Tang concert. If Wu-Tang was
All-
coming
all
to the
I'm-
Garden,
all
next
I'm
week,
saying is
it's
that-
not gonna sell out.
Yeah.
All I'm
oh,
saying
yeah,
is
for
that
sure.
When was the last time Wu-Tang? This is what I'm telling you.
Wu-Tang,
It's
Wu-Tang
a
can
a
do it.
spectacle. X. It does nothing
and your
for the
favorite
sport.
fighter, Ndike, the elites of today,
Dream is
can't
still
do
on?
that.
Right, I'm not.
The dream still
listen,
on?
Nah, he
That's
had to
the
dip out.
real sad part about it, bro.
You're right.
That is
They
the
not-
real sad part about this.
We know, and
So
I
how
give you
can we
that.
knock Jake?
I'm not saying him. You didn't hear me say nothing about him. I said the fight.
No.
Because it's a
No, the fight
mockery.
is him.
It's gonna be an exhibition. So we know what an exhibition is. It's not a real fight, right? It's pretty much a Broadway show. That's what it is. Tap, tap, tap. You know, this is gonna be tap, tap, tap. I'm supposed to be excited about that. And then the win of this fight, right? Actually, it's an exhibition, so there's no
There's no
winner.
winner.
There's no winner. So what are we gonna say? Even if Mike look good, yo, we want to see Mike against Joshua. Nobody's gonna say that.
Nobody wants to
nobody
see
gonna say
that.
that.
Hold on, no. But this is what I'm
This is
talking
a
about.
global sporting event.
Yes, this is a show. It's a This is the Rockettes
And-
when they come to Radio Music
and
City
whoever
Hall
he
in
puts-
December.
whoever he
and
has on
once
the
they
undercard,
gone, nobody cares after.
They come back again in December.
let me
and they
ask
do it
you-
again.
let
and
me
they
ask
come
you a
back
question.
every year.
it's
Maniac,
just- yeah.
let me
Man,
ask you a
Billy
question,
Joe's
bro.
in the garden
So-
every weekend, selling it
So,
out
wait,
every
so let me-
fucking
let
weekend.
me ask
Do
you a
you and I
question.
care about Billy Joe? No, but everybody that attends the garden
Yeah,
sell out every weekend does.
Because it's a spectacle.
Let me
It's
ask you a
not-
question.
It's not for
So
go ahead.
Jake is a spectacle.
So,
Yeah.
what's the difference between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson doing an exhibition and Mayweather doing an exhibition?
All
Is
right,
it just
so-
because it's Jake
He's
Paul
okay,
Phil's
behind
going
it?
around the world.
No. This is
Asia,
I'm gonna tell you the
India,
difference about that.
UK.
I just want to know because I've had,
Yeah. Because
I had
I'm gonna
people
tell
ask
you
a question like
no,
that
no,
to
no,
me.
because
and I'm glad
see, this
we
is
brought
what
it
it
up.
is.
I heard about the 18-ounce gloves too. No,
So this is a huge
TD
thing.
says it's a circus.
Yeah, it is.
I've had people say that, man. Yeah.
Look, when you look at it, right? Jake Paul, we know why he started as, right? He's a YouTuber. So we gave him
Jake
the
doing his thing
we
right
gave
here.
him the pass.
Ray said Jake.
We gave him the pass when he fought those first 5
Boxing is
other
passed down from
YouTube.
fathers
He
to
fought
sons,
Nate
Paul said.
Robinson. He fought all these other guys. We was okay with that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then we say, yo, listen, all right, you had 5 already. yo, if you gonna be fighting this sport, yo, do something. Okay. He fought Tommy Fury. Good fight, dropped him, lost via split decision. Nobody was mad. We say, yo, all right, he fought and he held his own. Then he fought 2 more or 3 more professional fights. He cooked all of them.
2 more professional guys.
So then we was like, yo, all right, good, man. You know what? Jake, I like what you're doing, bro. We gradually, I'm not telling him to fight an elite fighter in his division. No, I understand why he is. I understand where he
said
comes from.
He fucks with Jake. Me too.
So the point is this. No, I with Jake too. Yeah, again, I don't want people confusing what I'm saying.
That's important.
I'm not knocking the fighters. I'm knocking the fight. What I'm saying is this, right? If someone comes to the community, right? We say, yo, what can you do for the community? Right? And they like, well, no, everybody's gonna come see me and then we leave. I'm gonna sell tickets. I'm not gonna really do much for the community. I'll give y'all some. And it's like, yo, bro, all right. Just because you're here in my community and you're famous, but what are you doing?
So are you saying Jake is a boxing culture vulture? That's what it sounds
That's
like
what it
you're
sound
saying.
like.
For this
That's
fight.
what it sounds.
That's what it sounds
Yes.
like.
Sound like
not.
you're saying he's
Look,
being
I'm
a
not gonna
boxing
say.
culture
I'm not
vulture.
gonna go there because we know. Look,
He's not a culture vulture.
No, I tell you this. We know.
He's helping the community.
No, we gave.
You gotta find a better example.
We gave. No.
He's helping the boxing
No.
community.
Not him. Not him.
He takes from his purse and gives
No,
it
I'm
and gives to the
I'm
fighters.
talking about the fight, not him. The fight, him and Tyson. Like, how can I get, as a real boxing fan,
He's
how
giving
can
back,
you,
he's
if
giving
you
back
like
to
it,
the OG
if
of all OGs in boxing.
That's his
man.
mentor, bro.
Yeah.
He likes
All right,
Mike, bro.
but
That's his
guys,
homie.
It don't push the
you
sport forward.
It does.
It
There you
doesn't.
go.
It
don't push the sport forward.
It doesn't, and that's my point. And the proof is there. No
Right.
one can tell me that, yo, if Jake went, first of all, nobody wins as an exhibition.
You know what?
So,
You know what
even if
pushes
it
the
was a
sport
fight,
forward? Canelo Benavidez,
correct.
Tank Haney,
Yes.
Gail
That
Matias,
pushes
And
the
I
sport
tell you, and
forward.
you're
Yeah.
right, and you're right, and I didn't.
Joshua
I never,
Fury.
you're 100%
That
right.
pushes, and we don't get that.
Correct, and I told you that. I say you're right about
So
that.
we stuck
the
with
other
this.
day. All right, but at the same time,
Man,
same way,
oh, man.
same way we cook Canelo,
Man,
for
oh,
Duncan,
man.
for Duncan Benavidez,
Order
we
in
cook
room.
him.
Order in the
Yeah.
podcast. Order in the
I gotta
podcast.
do it for Jake as well. Listen, at the end of the day, if you like the fight, I can't tell you what to like
I'm
and
a
not
Mike
like.
fan,
I
so
like
I'm
the
just telling
event.
you.
I like the event.
I don't like
the
it
event.
because it's not. It's just like, okay,
And whoever gets on the undercard is gonna get exposure
hopefully.
because that's what Jake's been doing for his team. Shadaysha Green.
She got to come back out and fight again.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that was
but-
horrible.
Yeah,
That
but
last
that was
fight
horrible.
was-
But she's getting slot time, and she's just in her first
So
championship
do we
fight.
get Amanda as the co-main?
If they can make that
That'll
happen,
be
I
great.
would love that.
That'll
has
be great.
to.
I mean,
That'll
she
be
gotta
great.
redeem herself
he just took a step
from that
back
last
and
one.
gave her slot time in her country and became the co-main event, right? What what
As he
happened
should.
happened, but we know that Jake doesn't have no issue with that. Can he get H2 Ashton Silva on the card?
I hope so.
That would be fantastic. Can he bring back Bomba Gonzalez on the card? That would be fantastic. The kid, Warner Walton, people are
Nah,
not
leave
buying
his
it.
ass. Leave his ass alone. Leave him on HBO.
People are not buying it.
Leave him on
But
YouTube.
guess what?
Leave his
That's his
ass alone.
fighter, and he's giving him work.
Listen,
You know what I'm saying? He just signed this other Indian dude. I don't know if that's his name.
Guyat, G-O-Y-A-T.
And
Yeah, he's an Indian boxer.
He's gonna bring a whole nother international
We know-
vibe to the
we
team.
know-
He's smart. He building.
Jake, we
Amanda-
know Jake as a businessman.
Yep.
I understand that. I've never look.
Amanda
I'm not knocking
is
him.
doing it.
I'm not saying that. I
Amanda
like
is
women,
his
women,
cash cow.
Yes,
That's it.
But look what he's taken her already, right? Because she
Became
had
a millionaire.
the accolades already.
She became
Not
a
just,
millionaire
Not just a
with him.
millionaire. She now has her own gym out there in PR. She has
Was it called
headlined at the
Boxing Bullies or
Garden.
something like
Yes.
that?
Right? They
Yes.
sold the Garden out. Her and
and
Katie.
Jake and
the
Jake is
shit-
one of the main reasons of that. Correct.
No. Not that he's the main reason.
One of the main reasons.
He
Put that pressure on
with
Eddie.
Eddie, and they sold the Garden out, and it was
Yes.
so ruckus in there that
Yes.
I
You was there.
have not felt that energy and that vibe in the Garden since Miguel Cotto.
Yeah.
Long time ago, right, people?
Yeah.
Long time ago. And I'm
Yeah, and-
talking about Miguel Cotto, Sergio Martinez. I'm talking about Miguel Cotto, Antonio Margarito Part 2. Not Miguel Cotto, Saddam Ali. Not
No.
Miguel Cotto, Austin Trout. No.
I was in there.
And
yeah,
then he
it was
took.
that.
Cotto lost those nights, but the energy just wasn't there.
Yeah.
That was.
We talking about the Cotto.
We've had Theo get the big room against Sandor Martin. Bro, not even half the numbers that these chicks did.
That's
you know
what
what I'm
happened
saying?
with that fight.
Nothing close to the fight because they also delivered. She headlined in Orlando, Florida. She went across seas and headlined over there. Like he got her doing a thing.
Listen, when Amanda got a
he's
fight,
building a
she
stable.
touching down, people
They
coming
building a
out.
stable. She's
Plain
bringing
and
fighters
simple.
along now too. 'Cause
Plain and
she's bringing
simple.
fighters into the game now too, right? They bringing Puerto Rican boxing back up. They got Puerto
I
Rico
like
on
that.
their back as well, to both of them, because B been out of the loop for a hot
And
minute.
those are facts. Those are facts.
So,
Yeah.
aside from Jake, what he's doing for the community of his stable and the sport of boxing, this fight doesn't push the sport forward, but it draws new eyes, new views, more attention. And the next time Jake fights,
So
people
let me
are
ask
watching,
you.
and
Let me,
whoever he got on his card,
let me-
they getting paid.
All right, hold on.
Let me ask y'all this question.
I want. Go ahead.
I got a
Ask
question.
that. Then I want to hear James.
She
on
is
that.
a beast,
Do
bro.
you,
We know she's a
do
beast.
you think with this fight, exhibition or not, that it's putting the heat on the elite guys to make the big fights that fans want to
It
see?
should put that on them. And they should stop talking shit about it.
because-
look,
Don't
all
talk
right.
shit
tough,
to
that's
him
tough.
and about
Yeah,
his
yeah.
fight and step the fuck up and give us.
Yeah.
You see the gloves? You see the
Yeah.
gloves up there? Last year, you know why we got all of this shit? Because Al was cashing out on Showtime. So it was time to cash out and give everybody big fights.
And he about to do that when he drops on prom. I'm telling y'all.
He
don't
dropping
sleep
Tim
on him.
Tszyu on us.
Don't dro-
And,
nah,
and Frank
some heat
Martin
cooking.
and Tank. That's what he's dropping on us.
Yeah,
Did you
So-
know? You know who in that
look.
undercard? You know
Look,
you. Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
talk
stop
about
the
that.
whole
Yeah,
card. It's still not the main event.
So-
It's
so-
still not the main event. Frank Martin and Tank Davis is not Earl
One of
Spence and
those.
Terrence Crawford. It's
No.
not Canelo and Charlo. And guess
Yeah.
what? That shit wasn't even the main event. It was just the fact that he brought Nello over to PBC.
Yeah.
It's not Tank and Ryan. It's Frank Martin and Tank Davis. Cool fight. Stay busy. Okay, Tank. Hopefully we get you and Theo or Haney and or Shakur next.
As it should.
Let's keep
That's what
praying
we
on it,
need.
guys.
That's what we
But
need.
guess what? We got Tim Tszyu and motherfucking Keith Thurman out for 2 years. That's what we got. We got Canelo and Munguia. Good fight. Fantastic. But guess what? The Zone and Prime both have to team up on that one to pay this man the bag, and it's still not the main event. The Benavides. It's still not the main event. So boxing, get your shit together and don't talk shit to Jake Paul, calling about he coach of Voltron or whatever y'all want to call it. He's bringing Mike Tyson, the OG, a legend, the bag. He's getting the bag. Everybody with him gets a bag. And guess what? I'm at
And he
these
going
events.
night.
The people that are at these events, I'm like, wow, yo, look, I ain't never seen you at a fight. I ain't never seen you at a fight.
Yeah,
Oh,
but we know. But again, that's we know that.
1.5 million in
Those-
Puerto Rico.
Those are that's
1.5, the biggest
again,
gate ever.
Again, Wu-Tang Clan comes, guess who's gonna be there? Fat Joe is gonna be there. All the big guys are gonna be there.
But you know who's not gonna be there? The 13 and the 14-year-old kids outside that's at Future's concert. Wu-Tang
Yeah.
Clan ain't doing bigger sales than Future right now,
Yeah, but-
or The Baby, or Little
Yeah,
Baby.
but-
No, it's no,
It's still,
bro.
Yeah, but listen.
No,
at the end-
Tyson and
yeah,
Jake Paul
because
brings me and
these-
you out, and it brings the 14-year-olds
yeah,
out.
but those watching, listening to Little Baby and all them, that's retard music.
My daughter,
Come on, man. That's why this generation is on pills.
my daughter,
And there's
but
a Mickey
that-
Mouse.
That's
There's a Mickey
going
Mouse track.
off the topic, though. That's going off the
I'm
topic.
just saying.
The fact is that they doing their numbers.
It's still not quality, yeah.
It's
I
doing his
understand
numbers. My
that.
daughter's 16 years old. She fucking really doesn't watch boxing unless I got it on in the house. And she comes home and she's like, Papi, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are fighting? Damn
Yeah.
it. You don't come to me and be like, yo, Ba, why Teofimo had a whack-ass fight the other night against Jermaine Ortiz?
we
She
know.
don't come home and
Listen,
say that.
X.
She come
again,
home and say, Ba, Jake and Mike Tyson? She
Again.
never, she don't even know Mike Tyson really like that. She just knows that he's a
'cause
boxing legend.
Correct. So people gonna know that, right? Because what's gonna be next? Jake Paul Holyfield?
We out of here.
Listen.
We out of here on that one.
No, let me just hear James
What's
right here
next,
say,
man?
and then we moving on.
All right, so
What's next,
I
man?
think this is a fantastic argument because for the casual, this is a fight that
This is definitely
it's-
a casual fight.
Not only that, it's cross generational.
There you
so
go.
you can watch this with your mom. You can watch this with your kids. You can watch this as a family, especially with it on Netflix. Everybody should be in the crib, order some
Mine's
pizza,
going for Tyson. My
chill
daughter's
out.
going for Jake.
There you go. It's like you and that's
You what?
this reminds
Mine's
me
going for
of
Tyson. My daughter going for Jake.
this
Yeah,
reminds me
there you
of
go.
when The Rock.
She don't know what Jake is gonna
ahead.
get
Exactly
into.
when it was The Rock
ahead.
versus
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan, where the world stopped to watch that fight and it crossed generations. So now, to me, Jake
WrestleMania
Paul, I'm
18,
gonna just
y'all.
say this: Jake Paul is the new BET, Boxing Entertainment Television. Now, with that, right?
Chill. Whoa.
But hold on,
Stop
say
the
it again.
promo. Stop the promo.
When they say the battle rap, when they say the battle.
We done had the Celsius, bro. We done gave you shout outs. Yo,
That's a
holla
fact.
at Four Corners, man. Listen, man.
So now
So,
with
go
Boxing
ahead.
Entertainment Television, right?
Yes.
How many times are you gonna show Baby Boy before it gets worn out? That's where it gets scary when we talk about pushing the culture of boxing forward. Right? So he could put on these great entertaining matches, but how many times can you do that before it dries out? At some point, for the sport, you're gonna have to put on a card that's gonna push the culture forward. Because eventually, in my opinion, it's gonna get worn out.
Correct.
It's gonna get worn out. But
Eventually it
Jake
does.
Paul has the potential to do that. He may have the potential to get us the fights that could get these boxing gloves on this table. We don't know. This is just the beginning. And what he's doing in such a short amount of time is unprecedented. Right? So I want to give him his flowers for that. But
Absolutely.
we still have to call it what it is. It's entertainment at this
Entertainment.
point.
I
Yes.
always
It's
say that.
entertainment that's
It's
generating
entertainment.
money at this
Yes.
point.
I'm
That's
at
But
the
it can be
point
better.
now with
Yes.
Jake.
Thank you.
I'm
That's,
at-
that's basically what it
Jake
is.
is not. How can I say this respectfully?
I'm not calling this.
Jake
the
is
greatest
not a
fight in most-
boxer.
Oh, of course,
You
of
know what I'm
course.
saying?
Jake is not a boxer.
Jake is a
No,
boxer.
no. Let me just hear me out, bro. Jake is not a boxer.
He's not an elite.
Right. He's
World-class
no,
fighter.
He's an entertainer. It's like
both.
it's like
He's both.
it's like Michael Jackson versus Teddy Pendergrass. You know what I'm saying? Who you gonna put your money on? Who you gonna put your money on?
bro?
Teddy's mean.
Teddy's mean,
But
bro.
wait. But I'm
Get
talking
another. Get someone else to battle Michael
Yeah.
Jackson on that
Listen to
one.
what I'm saying.
Get someone else
Listen
to
to what
battle
I'm
Michael.
saying. You gonna pay your money to go see Michael Jackson, a full-out entertainer, or you gonna pay Teddy Pendergrass?
Mo and the 40 piggyback. Let me piggyback off. Mo, Ray is like Mo and his piggybacks. You know?
You know I gotta do it, Ray. Shout out to my boy Ray, man. That's my
Yo,
dude, man.
but check it. If
He's
Jake
an entertainer,
Paul,
bro.
If Jake Paul was a late person to join the NBA, he sits on the bench and never plays. He's still an NBA player, right? He's still an
Correct.
official NBA player.
NBA stands for no bums allowed, man. I be telling people that no bums allowed.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them. There's a lot
Now
of them.
we
there.
think that, but there's guys
Yo, they
that
made it
they
to
do
the
what they
A.
do,
You
man.
can't be a bum,
They-
bro.
they-
I'm just
Listen,
saying.
if that's the case, Ed Curry, Greg Oden, it goes on, bro. It goes on.
Look, we not gonna spend no night on this. We know what it is. Look, I
Check
made
this
my
out.
point. Y'all made your point, and look, I get
Shout
it.
out
I'm
to
not
Jake
saying-
Paul
One more
for
point.
watching our
Go ahead.
podcast because we just talked about that, and then he dropped
Yo,
right
we
after
dreamed
the
one.
promo.
He got mad.
Said
He
fight
got
somebody
mad.
elite, and then boom.
I'm waiting for him to come to New York. Check this out, though, right? You
Yeah.
got MMA fighters crossing over, like
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou crosses over to fight the best heavyweights in the world, right? And they go on, and he drops Fury and arguably wins that fight
Yeah.
and makes ruckus all over the world, right? And then he gets knocked out by Joshua the way we knew, the way we felt Fury should have did to him from day one.
Correct. Correct.
Jake starts fighting other YouTubers and other sport athletes from other sports, right? And then he starts fighting MMA guys who are crossing over. Again, Francis crossed over to fight the best heavyweight in the world. Anderson Silva crossed over to fight him. These are elite combat sport. Like, these guys got more experience than Jake in the combat world, right? Like, they should know how to throw their hands better than this guy, right? Who's late
Yeah.
to the sport of boxing. Yes, they're crossing over to boxing, but he just started boxing, and he's fucking them up.
Yeah, yeah.
He
And,
beat the
and I
shit
gave
out
him,
of
and you
Anderson,
heard me.
Tyrone. No,
I
I'm just
gave
saying,
him that.
though.
I gave him that.
So
I'm
people
not-
are like, he's beating up MMA guys. These guys are not boxers, but they've been combating for years, so they have an up on him some way, somehow as well. They have the up on him too because he just started boxing, and he's busting their ass.
Yeah.
Don't you say nothing bad about Jake. Y'all hear X, man? The
feel
vein
me?
coming out the neck.
No,
He's starting to turn.
I'm just
He's
like,
starting to turn
I'm
the
just like,
macho man.
when does the man get some sort of credit? Because
He gets
you got
credit. I
these
get
guys
it.
crossing over. McGregor crossed over to fight Floyd, and it took Floyd 10 rounds
That
almost to get him
started
out the
everything.
ring.
That right there, open Pandora's box, bro.
It did, but
that
McGregor
and
was
Floyd,
competitive.
I'm gonna tell
McGregor
you.
was competitive.
Look, and I'm gonna tell you the next boxing MMA mega fight. And remember, I said it here. Tank versus
Sean O'Malley?
Sugar Maley. Whatever his
Oh,
name
Ryan
is.
might get him first.
He'll.
It's
Oh,
coming.
yeah, Ryan said he
It's
want that
coming.
smoke.
Yeah.
It's coming.
And shout out to Sean O'Malley, UFC this past weekend.
Yeah.
They had a great card. Sean O'Malley put the beats on,
He won that
on
fight?
Cheeto, dominated him 5 rounds, decision, bust his shit. Sean O'Malley is becoming a star in the UFC world. I
But
know Sean
listen-
don't like UFC too much, but I do.
Listen,
I like
Sean,
it, but
get
not
his-
as much as boxing.
They
but
make that fight with Tank
I
and Sean.
respect it.
It's
I
gonna look
respect they
uglier
sport.
than
Yes.
Anything that's comeback, I respect it, but I don't watch it. It's just something that I can't see.
Shout out to
guys
DDP,
that
Dustin the
dry hump
Diamond
each other
Poirier.
in underwear.
You heard?
You know what I'm saying? It
He
just
came
don't
through
look
and
right.
beat the shit out of Homeboy. Was man, I can't even pronounce his name, but Homeboy thought that he was gonna run through Dustin and be aggressive. And with these,
The old
I
head.
know wrestling.
The old head. He went
bing,
back.
bing, bing, put homie out. Dustin the Diamond
Bully
still
mode.
got it. You heard? OG against the young buck.
Gotta
But
put some
again,
respect on him.
Jake bust these MMA ninjas up.
What's next?
Yeah.
And
man?
now he's fighting
did.
his fucking boxers, and now he's fighting Mike Tyson. And let's see what's next after that.
In a slap boxing match. Let's just call it what it is.
Just announced.
You don't want that one.
Just announced. Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal are gonna fight in a boxing match in Inglewood, California.
In the parking lot in England.
At the Forum. At the
Who
Forum.
the hell want to
They
watch
going
that?
to the Forum, brother.
Nah, they fighting
They
in
going
the
to the
parking
Forum.
lot with Pepe selling hot dogs. Or as the generation say, Glizzy stand next to it.
They already fought. They already fought at
can't,
MMA.
Richard.
Now they're gonna fight in boxing. Why are they all wanna box? You know
Because that's
what
where
I'm
money
saying?
is at.
That's where the money is
You know
at.
where the money is at. Listen, Ngannou showed y'all that in 2 fights.
2
All
fights.
right.
Also,
So listen.
just announced,
All right.
Subriel Matias and Liam Paro is
back.
back
It's official.
on.
Puerto
June
Rico?
15th, Puerto Rico. I'm hearing it's gonna be in Manatee. Shout out to Dollar Bill, because he was just out in Manatee, all over Manatee, turning it up. You heard? So if the fight is over there,
Dollar Bill,
we headed
y'all.
back to
Oh,
Puerto
man, the Dollar
Rico.
Bill was in PR. There goes the island.
Listen, Dollar
There
Bill
goes
was
the
out there.
island.
Ain't no more Hennessy left on the island. My brother.
They told him, get that shit up out of here.
They said,
Here's
"Bet
that
pa'
Don
manito,
Q, you
bro."
That
heard?
Don Q?
For real.
Damo, shout out to my boy Dollar Bill,
Also,
man.
just announced, Muhammad Ali will be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. If you know, you know. Muhammad Ali was a part of WrestleMania 1. Hulk Hogan and Mr. T against Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff. Muhammad Ali was the special guest referee, and he got in the ring and ping, ping. You know what I'm
gave
saying?
somebody the ping,
Roddy
ping, right?
Piper and them.
Gave him the ping,
yeah.
ping.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
ping, ping.
Muhammad Ali, and he was at WrestleMania 2. He was a part of WrestleMania 2. Muhammad Ali, the OG, the boxing great, the GOAT. Now listen, you gotta love him. You hear me? WWE Hall of Fame is on the way
Yeah.
for the boxing GOAT. Boxing over everything. You hear me?
Oh, yeah.
What else we got? What else we got?
That's fire.
What else? What other news we got just announced? We know that Canelo Munguia is going down, right? Canelo finally gave us the announcement. It's Jaime Munguia, Cinco de Mayo weekend, Amazon Prime pay-per-view, PBC, The Zone pay-per-view. They're gonna collaborate. Golden Boy and Canelo is Golden
Promotions.
Boy and
Canelo
yeah,
Promotions.
Canelo Promotions. Oscar's back in the mix. Jaime Munguia finally gets the
So
shot.
PBC finally said, "Yo, Canelo, cámate. We gonna make it work." And
Canelo, listen,
Cámate.
Canelo played it right. He said, yo,
Put the pressure.
PBC, I'm not fighting Charlo.
Put the pressure.
Give me a better fight.
As
Give me
he should.
Munguia, and let's do no.
I didn't
Canelo,
want
we
to see
can't
that
do
Charlo. I didn't want to see another Charlo.
Look,
Please, no,
I'm
I
gonna
couldn't do
tell
another
look,
one.
look, you gotta look. They gotta stack the card too.
That has to
Right.
be.
I'm hearing Gerard Boucenis and who's what's the dude that he's
Brandon Figueroa was supposed to be fighting.
Yeah, no, fuck that. The co-main event is gonna be Jerron Ennis and
Boots is back.
What's his name?
Boots versus Crowley.
Boots and Crowley, I'm hearing is the co-main event lined up for that as well.
All right, I mean,
Brandon Figueroa, I heard is gonna be on this card opening
Jesse
it up against Jesse
Magdaleno.
Magdaleno.
Yeah.
That shit should be on the prelims of YouTube that opens up the show before the main pay-per-view. And not knocking them, but Brandon Figueroa is an elite young former champion, and Jesse
Another
Magdaleno
fighter on the
is an
shelf.
ex-gatekeeper status champion.
yeah,
at
yeah,
this
he's
well,
on his
you know?
way. He want to crack that top 10. Gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper, yeah. Jesse Magdaleno's on his way to
He
the
want to
top
crack
10.
that top 10.
After Brandon cracks his shit open, he gonna be on his way there.
He gonna take Patufo spot that he was supposed to be on after he beat Bob Marley's little nephew.
Top ranked boxing just signs undefeated super middleweight, hard hitting, exciting puncher
boy.
Christian Billy.
And Billy.
And
Man,
Billy.
Billy and Top Rank.
Billy the Kid.
It's gonna get a lot of slot time, fellas.
Yeah.
He is an exciting fighter. Don't expect to see him in no big elite matchups until
Yeah.
Top Rank feels like they groomed him enough to get him in there. You
Yeah.
feel me? But man, Billy, he's good. He's most watched TV.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
most watched TV.
He's full, but he is must
Those
watch.
1,000 punches.
No, he come to fight, man.
like to
At least you know you're gonna get an exciting
head
fight
movement.
when he's in there, man. And
Shakur Stevenson has been penciled in for July 6th.
Oh, it's time to go to
Newark,
bed.
New
Back
Jersey.
in Jersey.
It's time to wrap up the
It's
show.
time to go to bed.
Back in Prudential.
Damn.
Time to go to
Prudential.
bed.
I heard
Prudential
they
Center.
deem. I heard that fight is gonna be sponsored by Sleepy's. The therapeutic mattress.
He said, that's my word. Whoever the opponent is, I'm gonna put on the show. You're never gonna disrespect me again.
Yeah,
Watch
yeah,
what I do to my next opponent. We'll be
Two
waiting
Cap
to see.
Shakur.
We've been waiting to
Okay,
see.
we got somebody joining in.
Who's here?
Put your camera on, my brother.
Who's that?
We got a few minutes left before we wrap it up, so whoever it is,
What
let's
up?
get it on. X, a.k.a. Shawn Michaels.
Yo,
Yeah, Ray.
Yo.
all the way from Gary, Indiana. My brother from another. What's good, man?
You got Indiana in the building?
Yes,
Indiana in
G.
the building, bro.
What up, baby?
What up, brother? How y'all doing?
Man,
Good,
we
good, man. How are you, bro?
Talk to us.
Good, bro. Hey, what's the topic, real quick? I just want to add something to it because I'm a huge boxing fan. So I just want to add something to the topic since y'all about to talk. Since y'all
Jake
gonna sign
Paul
off.
Tyson. We spoke this coming fight this week, Cepeda Hughes. We spoke about last week's fights, Joshua Ngannou, and the undercards, Munguia Canelo announcement.
Okay.
Whatever
All
you
right.
want to talk about, player.
Talk about it.
Okay,
Let's talk about
okay.
it. Whatever you want to address
All
to the
right.
boxing public.
I bet. I'm not really with that Jake Paul, Mike Tyson
All right.
situation. I don't really.
There you go.
I ain't really.
Yo, we're about to do a tally, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
I ain't
next
really
show,
fine.
we're doing a tally, man.
I mean,
Who's with it,
like,
who with it?
I can understand like the monetary aspect of it, and then you know Mike Tyson, he gonna get paid, but I don't think it's just good for boxing, man. Like that man, 60 years old. I mean, you
Yo,
know,
why y'all be rounding his age up, man?
Yo,
He's 57,
'cause he
man.
like-
That's
60. You
Yo.
gotta round it off.
60
Yo, he-
is the number.
yo, he like 57 or something. I mean, bro, it's like I don't care how you look on them training videos, bro. Like them pads don't punch back. So I ain't with none of that, man. But I mean, Jake Paul, he does have some value because he can move the sport forward. He does have an MVP, pro like motions and stuff. So he like helping out the sport. I just don't want to see that. Like
There you
I feel
go.
like that's like really setting his career back. Like he could really be in a position to be ranked in like the sanctioning bodies, but you fight somebody like Mike Tyson, you just gonna forever be like an exhibition type dude. As far as Mr. Alvarez and the Jaime Munguia, man, then like this will be my last point, man. I'm gonna let y'all brothers go because I know y'all about to sign off. But
No, talk
Nah,
about it.
do
No,
talk.
we got some
But take
time.
your
We got some time to
player.
hit.
Listen.
Talk about that
you-
Alvarez Munguia,
Yeah, you
man.
on the
Yeah.
stage, man. You
Hey.
gotta do your thing.
We've been talking for 2 hours already.
I
It's
bet,
on
bro.
you.
Thank y'all, bro. I appreciate it. Man, like that Jaime Munguia and Mr. Alvarez, man, I think that it's like a 65-35 fight, Mr. Alvarez. You know, I think Jaime, you know, he real durable and he like a volume puncher, so he gon'
Mm-hmm.
you know, but he like open himself up a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like when he throwing the punches. So I think he there to be countered. But I'm just
Yeah.
looking to see Mr. Alvarez to see like if he gonna be up for the fight. Like I want to see how
you go.
how sharp he gonna be. Like, is he gonna bring the jab back? Cause I watch a lot of his fights, like from 160, like 154, when he was doing catch weights and shit. Like he was real sharp. Like he was throwing that jab a lot. And I just kind of want to see like going into this basically closing his career where he gonna maybe have 4 to 5 fights, maybe 5 left, in his career. Like what can we expect? You know what I'm saying? Like how is he finna be looking? I think this is a good tune up. I think they're gonna make a lot of money because it's Mexican on Mexican. So, they gonna do their thing. So I'm looking forward to that fight. William Cepeda, I'm familiar with the man. I know that he throw a lot of punches. I know he at 135. I know that he in the position to get a title fight soon. I don't got the Zone app, so I can't really watch the shit. But I'm a catch the highlights because I keep up with him. You know what I'm saying? I know that he a good fighter.
Go
And
get you
hopefully,
an Amazon Fire Stick, bro. Don't worry, bro. You can
hey yo,
watch
thank
everything.
you, bro.
Everything.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm gonna check him out and all that. And then last week,
Cali.
Like DJ?
Okay.
yeah,
Callie,
hell
let me
yeah.
ask you a question.
Yeah, bro, go
You
ahead.
say Canelo is about to close out. He's got a young bull in front of him. You got it 65-35, right? And
Yeah.
you made a great point, and this is what I'm thinking about this fight as well, right? Canelo's favorite to win. Munguia is he's durable, he's there to hit. But when Canelo was at 54 and 60, like you said, he had that jab. He had punches and bunches as well. He combinated. He
Yeah.
threw a lot of combinations.
Very
We
well.
haven't seen that kind of Canelo in a couple years. He's more of a stalker,
Yeah.
finds his shots, boom, boom, breaks you
Yeah.
down, hurts you.
Right.
Munguia is going to take him there.
He is.
Munguia doesn't have a problem with taking shots,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Can Canelo keep up with a young bull like this who's known to be durable, who's known to have a chin, who got that pop right back at him? If Munguia makes this a Mexican dog war, do we see that combination punching Canelo again to knock him out?
Man,
And
see, that's
is this the fight that prepares him? Is
For
he taking
David
this fight
Benavidez.
to prepare for David Benavidez?
This the prelims for him.
Hey,
He was
so
going there. I was thinking.
man, so like that was like a lot of great questions, a lot of great points that you made and shit like that. That's real shit. I don't first with the last thing you said, I don't think he fight David Benavidez until the end. I think that's gonna be his closeout fight because that's gonna be an absolute war. And I don't think he wants any more training camps after that. I think he gonna sign off because that's gonna be that like Triple G Canelo, where after Triple G fought Canelo, he wasn't the same. Like a Canelo Alvarez not finna be the same after fighting David Benavidez. Like that's gonna really push him to brinks that he hasn't probably been pushed to since he fought Triple G. And
Yes.
David Benavidez is a bigger man and all that. So that's gonna be his last fight. And he gonna need to see some more wear and tear on David Benavidez. Let him go up there and fight Bivol and
There you
Beterbiev.
go.
He might bring his ass back down, or he might go up. But I think they'll fight, but it'll be the last fight. As far as with Jaime and as far as all those great points that you made, man, I think it just depends on how the training camp go. I think it just depends on how motivated he is. Like this Jaime Super Bowl, like this Jaime biggest moment. He about to be pay-per-view in front of the Mr. Alvarez, biggest fight of my career. This is just another guy for Mr. Alvarez. Like, bro, you just another dude. It's just another day at the office for me. This is another pay-per-view, another big fight, another 35 million.
Yo.
Connection. Get him back.
Get him back in here.
Yeah.
Like
we gotta
what he's
finish
talking
Like what he
that.
was
Gotta finish
saying.
that statement.
The one thing I piggyback. Yeah, Ray. I know you're gonna say it, Ray.
Okay,
Go ahead,
I'm
Ray.
gonna put him
That's my
backstage for right
slogan.
now.
Yeah.
I got to piggyback on because when he said that Munguia can't be a fan of Canelo, he got to go in there and show no respect.
He's not going to be a fan at all.
He got to go in there because
he
that's
has
the only shot.
Can he push Nelo to take it back?
To the
push
end?
the clock back because Canelo
Yeah, to the
look,
brinks.
If he's on Canelo's body and he's fucking swarm. He's bigger than him. Everybody's bigger
He's
than
got to
Canelo.
take him in the dark, as Maniac
No.
always say, take him through the what, Maniac?
Can
fire.
Can
Take him through the
Canelo,
fire.
can Canelo control this fight? Can he control this fight? Because he's gonna have to control this fight more than these other fights he's been having, right? The Sweet Hands Plant. Canelo had the stalk. He had the stalk. Plant was nice. Plant
Canelo was the
smooth.
bigger
Plant was
fighter.
boop. No, Canelo's never the bigger fighter. He hasn't been the bigger fighter in a long time. Since he moved up to 160, he hasn't been the bigger fighter. His big days were at 154, where everybody was calling him a bully, a weight bully. And then he went up to 60, and he said it. Triple G was the man that pushed him to the limits. Since then, we haven't seen it. He went up to 75 and fought Bivol, taking chances. It didn't work out.
Yeah, he
but
got
yet,
fried,
how
right.
do you question a man like that, right?
No,
Nah,
he
you
didn't get
can't
fried.
question for
Bivol ain't
a-
fried nothing,
you
man.
can't question
He
him for-
dominated.
Bivol ain't fried nothing, bro.
The first 6 rounds, he won 5. All the judges had him winning none of those rounds. Get out of here.
Bivol ain't fried damn thing.
That was
Bivol
easy
went in the
work.
kitchen and
He
fucking
boxed him, bro.
Put
He
the
didn't do
mic. He
nothing
put the hot
tackle.
pocket in the
No,
microwave.
he boxed
Roger.
his
He
ears.
ain't
He
put-
boxed him,
he
bro.
ain't- He boxed him. He ain't
he
fried him.
boxed him,
Yeah,
bro.
he
He
fried
didn't
him.
do
He
nothing. He
dominated.
never hurt him.
boxed
He
him.
never
No,
had
no,
him
he didn't
bloody.
need it. He didn't have
He
to
never
hurt him.
had
He had to do that.
He
And
didn't
that's
have
not-
to, but he didn't.
that's
And
not
he's-
in
he's-
Bivol's
he was-
nature.
This was that fight right here, bro. Canelo didn't hurt Bivol at all. So if he didn't hurt him at all, why Bivol didn't step on him? Why Bivol ain't put the beats on him and told
Because
him
he played
because he
it-
knew he could get his
because-
shit rocked.
But Bivol played, as we saw Bivol's last fight, he played it safe.
He don't
played-
fall into other fighters'
Yeah.
traps. He do
Yeah.
what he do, and if it's working,
Yeah.
he
And
continues
this
to
is
utilize
why-
it.
and
He
this is
do
why-
that with other 75ers.
and
This is a 68er that came
and,
up to
and
75.
this is why I think Better Beef gonna fry him. But,
Exactly.
but anyway, with that being said,
Canelo Munguia, Canelo has to control this fight and don't let Munguia be that young bull that takes out the old dog because Mexico is rooting on it. As much as they back Canelo, they're backing Munguia.
Yeah.
And this is why this fight is happening before the Benavidez
Canelo
fight.
ain't slick, man. He been knew he was gonna fight.
Yeah.
He knew he was gonna fight Munguia when he did that free pay-per-view in Mexico.
He
It
knew he was
wasn't-
gonna fight Munguia.
That was coming along,
when the
bro.
Mexico, them big boys out there called him. They said, "Bobby, it's time. Thank you for the fight against Ryder last year here in Guadalajara, but yeah, Los Zetas
Nah, he
is
knew-
ready to go
no.
up against
He knew it-
motherfucking Chapos boys.
He knew,
Like,
listen,
Yeah,
he knew
this
that
is
he
it,
was gonna
James.
have to fight Munguia in the next couple fights when
This
he
is
came
it.
out with that card
like
with
that.
the homies with the intro of that fight.
this is what I'm saying.
They was
Listen,
like, yo,
man.
go back. You know what I'm
Look,
saying?
But he gonna have to control Munguia. Don't let that young boy get all over you.
yeah.
I'm
Don't let that
interested
young
to
boy
see
get all
what
over you.
Munguia
Man,
we're gonna
listen.
get.
Look, man,
That's what I'm
first
interested
of
to
all,
see.
The Munguia-
shout
Munguia you
to
always get.
everybody who checked in.
Yo,
my
Khaled,
man,
brother,
Money Ray.
sorry that we lost you, man, but
My man,
we want to hear you
Bo,
again on the show.
Yeah.
Tune back in when you get a chance, brother.
my
If
man
not-
TD Sports. I mean, you know,
TD
Money,
Sports,
Money
baby.
Ray.
Follow him
Bo,
on YouTube as well.
Everybody,
TD
man,
Sports on
they're always
Instagram and
checking
YouTube.
in, man. We appreciate y'all.
Money Ray.
Yo, Money Ray.
Bo,
Bo, y'all gotta, why y'all don't get in
I've been telling them ninjas for the longest to get on the chat.
y'all gotta
bro.
get in the chat, man.
They got a lot of good content for a lot of
Yeah,
good
yeah.
questions. We Walk, Josh, LA, Inglewood, West Side. What
yes,
it do?
sir.
We
Everybody,
Walk said,
man.
I seen better
The
fights
chemistry.
with bums at the liquor store than MMA fights.
Yeah, when they fighting over that cheap $3 liquor, they go at it.
Don't that Mad Dog 2020 be hitting for him, boy.
Talk about it.
Yeah,
Fellas,
let's talk
oh,
about
right
Just
it.
real
on.
quick before we wrap, I just want to definitely give another shout out to my brother all the way from the G, Gary, Indiana, for calling in. My brother Khaled, day one for real, man. He
Yeah.
definitely said he's gonna be joining us on Wednesday nights whenever we need him.
Yeah, just make sure and let him know to subscribe, guys.
Yes,
Anybody
yes.
in the
Roll to
chat
1K
who
and beyond,
hasn't-
people.
There you go.
We did, man. We
get
29
in there,
away.
man.
29 away from 1K and beyond, man.
Knocking at the door. Let's
share,
get it.
subscribe. Hold on a second. And we got that merch. You know it's Four Corners Media merch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
DM me on the Instagram
Got them snap.
for some
Deserts.
orders. We got some snitted apps.
Got that.
Word. We got the white and blues with the gray on with the silver
got
on
that
the
old
tag.
school Yankee.
Yo, Josh, got
Got the
that LA
Dodgers.
Dodger for you. You
There
heard?
you go.
Baseball season is on the rise.
Oh,
you
yeah.
heard?
Oh, yeah.
We got that Cincinnati Reds.
Got
we got
the
that New
Yankees.
York
Woo!
Yankees. You know what I'm saying? We
Got
got
the
the New
Knicks,
York
baby.
Mets and the Knicks. Yes.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? We got that red and black. It's close to your San Francisco 49ers.
That's the
right?
Cardinals. That's the Cardinals in the loop.
Washington.
Got that burgundy
That's
Washington
the Commanders.
Redskin.
The Commanders, yeah, man.
We got some smoke, y'all.
All flavors, all flavors.
You
got
this
all
shit looking like
flavors.
Baskin Robbins in here.
Get your snapbacks, you heard?
Talk
Get your
about it.
snapbacks,
How much
you
those hitting
heard?
for? How much those hitting for?
40 cent. My head is 40 cent.
40 light.
Yeah,
40 light.
You feel me? We got them colors for y'all, man. We got that Brooklyn Nets, that black and white, you heard? That black and
That's
white.
mean. That's
rocking
mean.
it.
That's
And
mean. That's mean.
we got that black on black. And we got that black and gold. Shout out to Dollar Bill. Shout out to Lodge. Shout out to Marcos. They placed their orders. They got their hats on the way. We appreciate y'all always. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that every Wednesday night, 15 rounds of boxing. Four Corners Boxing is back again. Tomorrow night is Thursday night. So you know what's happening Thursday, right?
40
It's
Central.
40.
You already know.
Like,
Let's
share,
get it.
subscribe, tune in on YouTube. Wednesday nights, Thursday nights is double up, back to back. We bringing it to you
We
live
going
and
back
direct.
to back.
That content is for real. We really do this. Uno says this is what we do because this is what we do. We really
Yo,
do it.
Uno, rest up, get better, brother.
Get better,
Yes,
Uno.
yes,
We'll see
yes.
him next week. I lost Body. He said he want to join us next week as well. Everybody that continues to join the show, the stream is there. Call in. Talk to us live and direct. Tell us how you feeling. Just like my boy Khaled told us how he feeling about the sport of boxing. I know y'all listening to us,
Listen,
but we want to
people,
listen to y'all too.
We do it for the people, man.
There you go.
Listen, we like the insight. We like the interactions with y'all. We like to talk it. We like to get different opinions. So
We are the champions, my friends. 15 rounds of boxing, baby.
We out.
Like Sammy
We out
Sosa.
here. Peace out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, before we leave, Celsius.
yo,
Oh, yeah.
Definitely,
Jay.
definitely. Let's work. Let's
Holla,
work.
let's
Celsius, stop
Let's work.
playing with us, man.
Let's work.
Let's get it.
Come on.
they gonna make
Now
the
we
Mike. They waiting on the Mike Tyson edition with him. I wouldn't be surprised they do some.